All right. What's going on, guys? JJ Redick in the hot seat right now. They're showing the interview of him in the pregame to see what the deal is with him. We are live in San Antonio, Texas. We are here. We are doing this one more time. Let's update the actual graphics down at the bottom, the scrolling text right now. Shout out to the 25 of you guys who checked in early for this live stream. How many likes can we get before it starts? Hit that thumbs up button. Thanks, Country Kisses. How many likes can we get before this stream starts? We are 26 concurrent viewers right now, 10 likes in this one. Maybe we can get 20. Maybe we can get 26 thumbs up. All right, guys, LeBron James, they're showing the warm-up still right now. We don't have any action at this moment. Shout out to Nikita, Rayzilla, Robert Samora, Josh Hicks, Father Time, Omar, Country Kisses, the beautiful Christina, Caesar M, and Edward. Thank you guys for being here early, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Leola, appreciate you as well. And anybody else who's watching this Father Time, shout out to you. Gary, thank you for being here. And Eric, I see your name. Is that Eli? Eli McC, shout out to you as well, homie. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, let's drag people in here kicking and screaming if we've got to. Let's drag people in here kicking and screaming if we got to. Kicking and screaming if we got to. I would like to hit a record for the most shares on a live stream for this channel, and I'd like to do that today. This is a big game, and I see the other content that's out there for basketball, guys, and not all of it is up to par, right? Not all of it is up to par, at least not based off of our standards here on this channel. So if you guys want to help a brother out, share this with a friend. You can send it directly. You don't have to post it on your Facebook wall or your Instagram wall. Send it to your brother. Send it to your cousin who watches basketball. Send it to someone who doesn't have cable. Send it to someone who lives in Canada or Mexico or in a different area that you know who might be interested in this content. Let's make this happen. I can't do it alone, guys, and I appreciate you guys giving me your time. All right, y'all. In this game, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Lakers are going head-to-head, y'all. We've got some stuff to talk about, and I was very quiet about this stuff because I didn't want to hit it over the head too many times. But here is the bracket, y'all. So we do not have this score settled down here. A win today for the Houston Rockets means that we will get a Game 6. By the way, that does remind me, we will be getting a Game 6, which means, y'all, we will be getting a Game 6. Game 6 is going to happen Friday, May 2nd. The time is TBD. You understand? So, Rockets win this game by a landslide over the Golden State Warriors. Game 6 will be this Friday, ladies and gentlemen. This Friday, we will be live covering that. It's a win-or-go-home situation once again. Guys, the Lakers have to be feeling nervous right now. If the Lakers lose this one, the Minnesota Timberwolves will advance. If the Lakers win this one, the Minnesota Timberwolves will advance, and we'll have them over here. So win and get in, lose and go home for the Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, it's win or go home for Los Angeles. Down here, the Houston Rockets, they win. It was a win-or-go-home situation for them. The Warriors dropped that game. We will have a Game 6 here. Game 5 happening right here, right now. You're watching Football Nation. I am your host, Mario Manuel. Thank you, guys, for kicking it with me. Over here on the other side, guys, we know that the Cavaliers and the Pacers have already both advanced. This game will happen on Sunday. Game 1 of round 2 will happen on Sunday. How about the Celtics advancing here? Pistons, Knicks, whoever advances out of that series will go up against the Celtics. However, I need to invert these because the Celtics will have home court advantage over whoever wins in that round. All right, guys, they're looking and introducing the players here for both sides. We can do the same. Lakers starters, we've got Jackson Hayes, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic. These are your starters today for the Los Angeles Lakers. There is tip-off. Rudy Gobert will win the tip-off there. Your starters today for the home team. We didn't update this one just yet. But your starters today for the home team, I'll pull this up right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves have the basketball after the tip-off. There's a fadeaway jump shot for Julius Randle. The first bucket of the game is there for Minnesota. Minnesota Timberwolves starters. Let's pull this up. I'll step away from this slide for now. Hey-o, did not update the right one? Minnesota Timberwolves starters, I said. Okay. All right, y'all. LeBron James off the mark right there. Let's pull up the live scoreboard here. and get this information updated for y'all. All right, a three-point shot off the mark right there. We'll get everything settled in right now. It looks like the second chance effort is successful for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves are up 4-0 right now over the Los Angeles Lakers. 11 minutes left to go. Let's go ahead and get the clock started. 11 minutes left to go in this quarter here. Let's go ahead and get the game cast up as well. All right, Anthony Edwards going to be charged for a foul. Lakers have the basketball right now. Let's get myself refocused and recentered. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Los Angeles Lakers with it. Luka Doncic inbounds, and Austin Reeves has the basketball. He's working against a man here. A drive. Austin Reeves going to lose the basketball. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Minnesota ball. So another turnover here for the Los Angeles Lakers to open up the game. Not exactly what the Lakers were hoping for. Not exactly what the Lakers were hoping for coming out of here. Where's Black, and why is he not playing as a starter? Here we go. All right, guys, Julius Randle with the basketball. Julius Randle drives, passes this one inside to Gobert. Gobert puts that one up and in, an easy shot for Rudy Gobert. And just like that, the Los Angeles Lakers already find themselves in a 6-0 hole with 10:24 left to go. Here is Austin Reeves. Reeves to Hachimura. Hachimura to Doncic. Doncic going to drive. Doncic makes his move. He goes up. He is fouled. He goes to the free throw line. 10:15 left to go. So 10:15 left to go in the first. And already the Los Angeles Lakers are looking at a 6-point deficit right here to open up. Finney Smith and Black and Mild. Finney Smith is black and mild, says Rayzilla. What does that even mean? Happy birthday, Nikita. Cheers to you. Thanks for bringing that up, John. Cheers to everyone. All right, sup, people, says Duff. There's the shot. The shot is good. The first shot is there, guys. So 10:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Luka makes the second shot. What was the timeout for there, country? What did I miss? All right, guys. All right, y'all, here we go. With the basketball in hand, there's a three-point shot way off the mark right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's rebounded by the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's LeBron James working on Randle. James cross court over to Hachimura. Hachimura to Reeves. The corner three off the mark by Austin Reeves. Rebounded this time by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards looking around. Anthony Edwards passes this one out to the back. Julius Randle, whose shot is off the mark. Julius Randle off the mark right there. It's an offensive rebound. And here's another shot this time. Edwards off the mark right there. And it's going to be another offensive rebound for Minnesota. Here's Mike Conley for three. Mike Conley's three-point shot off the mark. Another offensive rebound for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this time McDaniels will try his luck. And finally, the offensive rebounds. After 4 offensive rebounds, the Lakers get away with not conceding a point. In a quick transition, there is a shot for Austin Reeves. The score is now 6-4. Score is now 6-4 with 8:53 left to go. I agree, John Kyle. All right, guys, the score right there is Hachimura is going to pull up. Hachimura for the free throw line. No good. All right, Shaw, here's the drive. That's the shot. That layup is good. All right. So Randall's shot is good. He is fouled. He goes to the free throw line. 8:27 left to go. All right, y'all, 8:27 left to go here in the first quarter action. Julius Randle about to shoot the free throw right now. H-Town in the house, says Edward Charles. Let's ask you guys, man, I don't think we have this one up. Who will win this game? Free throw lands there for Randall. Lakers must win this game or they go home. Here is Luka Doncic on the drive. Doncic going to float that one up. He is fouled on the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. 8:14 left to go right now. 8:14 left to go. The clock has stopped right now. All right, y'all. Luka Doncic was fouled on the shot, 9-4 with 8:14 left to go. Shout out to Harold. Shout out to Edward. Shout out to Father Time and Gary. I need to find my hammer, says Father Time. There is the shot by Luka, and Luka misses the free throw, ladies and gentlemen. So Luka's first shot is off the mark. The referees will win this game, says Omar. How long was the timeout for? Country, just out of curiosity. And Father Time says the mods did well. I'm going to let that, I'm going to not even let it slide. I'm going to let it roll. I trust the mods to do their thing. I didn't see what happened. I didn't see the comments area. So I trust my mods to do what's best for this channel, and I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Father Time. Oh, that's nothing. No worries. 300 seconds. Hakuna Matata. Okay. All right, guys. There's the drive. There's the dunk. And that time, the bucket is there for McDaniels. All right, I'm going to step away from the chat. We're going to call this game as we see it. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in this first quarter. LeBron James with it out to Hachimura, back to LeBron. LeBron, back to Hachimura, back to LeBron. A little hot potato. LeBron makes his move. The fadeaway jump shot off the mark by James, and this time it's rebounded by Julius Randle. Julius Randle comes down court with it. He passes inside to Rudy Gobert. Gobert against Luka. Gobert gets swatted there by Luka, but he does get a lot of arm and less ball. 7:29 left to go right now. Let's stop the clock. 7:29 left to go here in the first quarter. I think so too, Lucinda. I think so too. I definitely think we've got a good team of mods, guys. Shout out to Lucinda, Country, Robert Zamora. You guys keeping things clean, using your better judgment. I appreciate you guys, man. Santino, we got to give Santino the wrench. Why does Santino not have the wrench? Why are all the GOATs losing, says Creasers. What up, Creasers? What up, Chris Bradford? Lakers in 7, he says. First shot is off the mark by Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert going back to shoot a second one. DiVincenzo checking in right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ooh-wee! Here's the shot for Rudy Gobert, guys. This season, Rudy Gobert has been pretty good. I didn't update all the graphics here. I knew I should have done that during the last live stream. I normally do. That second shot does fall for Rudy Gobert. And here we go. It is now a 12-5 game. 7:26 left to go. Austin Reeves passes over to Luka. Luka outside to Hachimura. Excuse me. Hachimura goes up and drops the hammer there. I found your hammer, Father Time. Hachimura with it as he drops the bucket. 7:10 left to go in the first. 7-12 is the score in Minnesota with a 5-point lead. Here's the drive. Julius Randle out to DiVincenzo. The basketball sails past the sideline. Lakers ball. Lakers with the basketball, 7:02. Here we go. Bringing it up court right now is Luka Doncic, who's working against McDaniels. Luka kicks out to Hachimura. Hachimura, the straightaway tray, lines it up. It's just a little bit short. It is rebounded by Hachimura, who gets his own rebound, lays that one up. The score is 12-9. Los Angeles Lakers down by 3. 6:41 left to go here in the first quarter. I feel dissed, bruh. Don't be dissed, Owl. Don't be dissed, bro. We're here, brother. I'm all wrenched up, says Santino. Okay, bet. Cool. All right, there's a three-point shot for Julius Randle. Oh, man, Julius Randle with a big wing three. Here is Hachimura all the way across court, and Luka Doncic fakes the three-point shot on the straightaway. Luka drives, kicks out this time. Finney-Smith back to Luka. Luka pump fakes at the three-point line, kicks out to LeBron. Oh, good ball movement here. Hachimura sinks the shot, but an illegal screen right there waves off the shot. Hachimura saying, hey, let's replay this one more time. That should be a three-point shot for Hachimura. Either way, the whistle blew before the shot, so best case scenario, Lakers get the ball back. Worst case scenario, a wasted timeout. One less timeout there for the Los Angeles Lakers. We can turn the timeouts back on here as well. I know that means something to some of you guys. So let's move this up just a little bit. Los Angeles Lakers, let's go ahead and put 6 on the board for them. They did just use 1. We'll put 7 on the board here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 5, 6, looks like 6:10 remaining in the first during this timeout. Timeout has been called. So clock stops with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, it looks like the Lakers will have the basketball. Well, I guess depending on what happens. So it was a dead ball timeout that was called right there. The Los Angeles Lakers now. Wolves look strong in the last game, says KC. They did. Let's talk about it. I like that you brought that up, KC. So we haven't had a chance to really break down these players, and of course I've got all of these stats. You were talking about the Wolves. Why don't we take a look at what we saw during those games? All right, y'all. Game 1. This is Game 5 right now. Win or go home for the Los Angeles Lakers. You following me? Okay, we're going to take a look at this, guys. Los Angeles Lakers, 95-117. This was a home game for the Lakers, and the Lakers barely put up 95 points. In the next game, they barely put up 94 points, but they still managed to get the win. It was actually not even a great game from the Lakers. It was just a really bad game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down here at Game 3, Los Angeles Lakers tried to put up a fight. They did put up a fight. They lost by 12 in the end in Minnesota, and then Game 4 came down to the wire, came down to a final possession. Los Angeles Lakers just could not get that game into overtime. Minnesota Timberwolves won those games back-to-back right there. So the Timberwolves coming off of a 2-game win streak. Win or go home at home for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Houston Rockets got it done in their win or go home situation. Can the Los Angeles Lakers get it done in their win or go home situation? Let's go Timberwolves, says Teddy Charm. What up, Teddy? How you doing, sir? Shout out to all of you guys watching this live stream right now. Man, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Feel free to participate. This has nothing to do with basketball here. But how old is everyone out here? I'm 33 years young right now, feeling spry, feeling pretty good right now. Feeling every bit of it, if I'm being honest. Let's be real. It's not great. But I'm 33 years young. We are here in San Antonio. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and fill in these comments if you want to. Shout out to Nikita Martin at 38 years young as well. Massimune at 42. Chris Bradford just turned 50. Cheers to you, sir. Kelly B, 29. Yeehaw, she says. He added the 5th. I plead the 5th is what Mike says. 62, feeling 26. Love it. Bob all over the place. Thank you, Teddy Charm. Let's get back to the action. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Antonio, I see you at 40. Cheers to you, Antonio. You don't ask our lady her age. You don't have to answer, Vicky. You don't have to answer. I'm going to guess 21, Vicky. I'm going to guess 21. Here we go, guys, on the dribble. The Minnesota Vikings have the basketball, and Minnesota Timberwolves have the basketball. And here's DiVincenzo shooting a three-point shot. The bucket is there for DiVincenzo. And the score is now 18-9, a 9-point game right now, and the Los Angeles Lakers not looking very confident. Luka Doncic has taken a couple trips to the free throw line, but he hasn't actually hit any big shots here. LeBron James trying to take it to the rack. He gets stuffed right now. He is screaming at the referee at this point, and Julius Randle coming back with it. Julius Randle gets the basketball stripped by Luka. Luka with the steal. Luka going to give it back to LeBron, and LeBron is going to looked like he was going to drive that one in. Here's a shot for Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves three-pointer off the mark. 5:20 left to go in this one. In the first quarter right now, Anthony Edwards, DiVincenzo, Randall, Alexander Walker now. Alexander Walker drains the three-point shot. Oh, Alexander Walker with a big bucket there. All right, y'all, here are the Los Angeles Lakers with it. LeBron James against Alexander Walker. Austin Reeves, pump fakes. Austin Reeves drives. Reeves left-handed floater off the glass. He is fouled. Are they going to call that an and one, or are they going to call that an offensive foul? They're going to call that an offensive foul against Austin Reeves. How? There's the pump fake. He goes up. DiVincenzo Where is the offensive foul? Because the right arm, I think that's a terrible call. So Austin Reaves goes up to lay it up with the left hand. To protect the basketball, he sticks his arm out. They're going to call that an offensive foul, saying that he hit DiVincenzo in the face on that one. Ridiculous. Here we go, guys. Here's a three-point shot. That shot from Naz Reid off the mark, rebounded by Luka. Luka with it. Luka brings this one forward. He's going up against Anthony Edwards. Luka tries to drive, loses control. Spin around jump shot for Luka off the mark. The shot off balance, rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Coming back with it, Anthony Edwards in transition. They're up by 12 right now. Minnesota Timberwolves looking to close this one out and advance. Edwards double teamed right here. The pass to Naz Reid. Here's a shot from the three-point line. That shot off the mark, rebounded by the Los Angeles Lakers on the court right now. For the Lakers, there's an alley-oop right there. Long-range pass. Good shot. Falls for Finney Smith, a pass and an assist for Luka Doncic. Luka, I understand that he facilitates, but he doesn't need to be facilitating right now. He needs to be scoring. He needs to be scoring. Here's the drive. Anthony Edwards, you can hear him scream and one from here. Literally heard him screaming and one through my headphones. Here's Luka Doncic on the dribble. Luka Doncic step back three. It's blocked by Naz Reid. Naz Reid with the swap, with the rejection there. And Naz Reid in transition cannot get the shot. Julius Randle, though, gets the offensive rebound. Alexander Walker shoots from the wing. The shot is off the mark. 3:29 left to go. Here's Austin Reaves for the Los Angeles Lakers with the basketball. He's sized up against Naz Reid. He drives, steps back, pulls up. Three-point shot. It's good. There's the bucket for Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves starting to warm up here. 14-23. That forces the Timberwolves timeout, stopping the clock right there with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. Thank you guys for being here. I wonder how many of you guys are hanging out right now. We got 300 people in the house right now. 300 people in the house. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and I appreciate you guys letting me know. Julie checking in. Thank you, Julie. Leola letting everybody know out there. I plead the fifth, says Mike. All right. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and close out this one. Let's effing go, Wolves. Let's go. Thank you, Santino. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the commercial break right now. I'll refresh this page here. You can see the score above my head. Everything should be nice and updated above my head. This actually might be ahead of where we're actually at. But when we cut back to this one, you can see Lakers are projected to win this game. Right now they trail by 9, 14-23, a 9-point game. Dylan saying 24 years old, 24 years young, sir. You got your whole life ahead of you, my friend. Welcome to Football Nation. Courtside. We're courtside here. We're courtside right now. All right, guys, back to this playoff chart. So there's starters. Having a couple of connection issues here in OBS. Don't know why. It's disconnecting and reconnecting. That's the third time today having connection issues with OBS. Don't know why I keep having those issues out here. Huh. I'll do some cleaning up of the back end of things right now. Okay. Taking a quick look at the game recap here, guys. Of course, we did just watch the Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. Let's do the game recap for last game between the Lakers and the Timberwolves. So the last game recap, Game 4, this is how Game 4 went. The Minnesota Timberwolves won by 3 in that contest. They were outscored. They outscored the Lakers despite having a lower field goal percentage and a lower three-point percentage. Not only that, they had less assists. They did win the battle of the boards, and it was only a 1 turnover difference in that game. It was a very, very close game. It was a game of just like a couple of moments that made the big difference in that game. Officiating also came into play during Game 4. We all saw it. We all see it time and time again, especially with the Los Angeles Lakers. These high-profile teams, there's always something that happens with the officiating in these games. I have a 6-year-old son in August. Nice, awesome. Shout out to you guys. Nikita saying, Dylan, you a baby. She's saying that you're a baby, bro. My son is 18. My son is 18 days. What, he'll be 3 weeks on Sunday? Yeah, my son will be 3 weeks on Sunday. New dad. Singing falsetto helps internet connections, says Mike. Overall view, guys, I got to update all of these today. Looks like slept on my graphics today. These are all the old graphics for the last game. Bringing the basketball up court right now. Timberwolves have the basketball. Let's get back to the action. So the Minnesota Timberwolves have the basketball in hand right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is taking place at Crypto.com Arena. There's a steal for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's immediately stolen back by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker goes up for the shot. He is hacked. Alexander Walker is hacked on the shot. 3:18 left to go in the first, and he'll go to the free throw line. Shot is off the mark. 3:02 left to go. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so Alexander Walker will go to the free throw line now, ladies and gentlemen. Los Angeles Lakers, Minnesota Timberwolves. The score here is now 24-14. It's a 10-point game after the first shot falls for Alexander Walker. I wonder if the Lakers will actually win this game. I asked who will win this game. That's a very different question. Let's now ask, who are you rooting for? Second free throw also falls. Second free throw also falls, and now Luka Doncic with the basketball trailing by 8. Inside, Finney-Smith passes out now to Austin Reeves. Reeves to LeBron. LeBron under the rim. LeBron gets fouled right there. LeBron will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple right now. Let's see what they can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're watching Football Nation, and I'm so happy to be here, man. I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad we're doing this. Let's do this. Okay, LeBron getting ready to put this one up, and now we've got Maxi Kleber checking in right now, making his Lakers debut. He missed the last 43 games, and now he's in. So now Kleber's coming in right now. Let's see if he can make any difference in this one. 2:43 left to go in this first quarter. Alexander Walker has that basketball deflected by Vanderbilt. All right, Minnesota Timberwolves inbound the basketball, moving the basketball around. DiVincenzo out to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker working against LeBron James. There's a pass inside to Naz Reid. Naz Reid inside the paint. The spin around jump shot is good, and that bucket falls there for Naz Reid and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves up 27-15 with 2:21 left to go. All right, backing down a man. We've got Luka Doncic. Finney-Smith now. Finney-Smith drives, kicks this one out. Kleber pump fakes. Kleber hasn't played in 43 games. He's missed half the entire season. Here he is making his debut since then. LeBron James kicks out to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith forced to shoot a difficult shot. Offensive rebound by Vanderbilt. They're saying there's a foul. The whistle comes in late. It's going to be Minnesota Timberwolves basketball. I didn't know Maxi Kleber was a Laker. I didn't either. Honestly. The Lakers are known to get some calls other teams might not get, like an 0-2 against the Kings, the first NBA postseason of my lifetime. That was the first NBA season of your lifetime in 2002. Aha! All right, y'all, we've got 1:52 left to go here. Alexander Walker passes inside to Naz Reid. Wide open, Rudy Gobert just drops the hammer here. Rudy Gobert now bringing the score 29-15, trailing by a lot. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. LeBron gets it back. LeBron going to go ahead and put that one up and in. A needed bucket there. Guys, the Lakers are struggling in this one. The Lakers not looking good right now. DiVincenzo for three. A little strong right there. Rebound by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt passes to LeBron. LeBron inside to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. There's a foul before the alley-oop. That would have been an easy bucket to make it a 10-point game. The bucket not there. And you can see JJ Redick trying to tell his team, guys, stay out there, keep doing what you're doing. No transition. No, everybody looking at the bench looking to see when they're going to swap out players. I mean, that back door was left wide open, and Rudy Gobert cannot be left wide open. Rudy Gobert cannot be left wide open out there. 1:21 left to go. And right now it looks like the Los Angeles Lakers are in the bonus. Maxi Kleber at the free throw line. Kleber shoots one free throw. So Lakers in the bonus. The first free throw falls. 1:21 left to go. Second free throw for Kleber also falls. At least he can score from there. We know that. 10-point game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there's the drive. The alley-oop not going to be there. That is slapped out of bounds right there, and it looks like Rudy Gobert going to lose that one. Okay. There's Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic going to miss the layup right there. A missed layup by Luka. Yikes. Here we go in transition. DiVincenzo to Gobert. Gobert, easy layup for him. The score is 31-19, and all I was doing was updating the stats down below, or updating the track that's sliding by, my ticker. Here we go. LeBron James with the basketball, going to pull up and shoot from the top of the key. That shot is off the mark, rebounded by Naz Reid, tapped and goes out of bounds by Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt taps that basketball. 42 seconds left to go here in the first, and the Los Angeles Lakers not looking hot. Not looking so hot. Here is Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker to Naz Reid. It goes out of bounds. Luka Doncic trying to say that it was going one way and not the other. 32 seconds left to go. We're waiting for the inbound pass. Waiting for the inbound pass. 31-19. Minnesota Timberwolves, Los Angeles Lakers. Both teams with 6 timeouts remaining. Waiting for the inbound pass. We still haven't even given the hand off over here to Anthony Edwards. So Anthony Edwards is going to inbound this basketball. The referee is still holding the ball. I don't know what is happening here. And why are you taking – just give him the effing ball, FN. Get it, Football Nation? Just give him the basketball. What up, Sam? What up, Robert? What up, Chris? What up, Duff? Here we go. Rudy Gobert gets the inbound pass. Rudy Gobert with it against Kleber. Gobert, this time Anthony Edwards. Edwards drives. Edwards kicks out to Reid, and here we go. Wide open, Alexander Walker. An air ball as that basketball is way off the mark. 20 seconds left to go here in this first quarter, and we'll have one final possession maybe for the Los Angeles Lakers in this first quarter. Maybe they can bring it to within 10. 20 seconds left to go in the first. 2 great players and can't win. Crazy, says Edward Charles. You know, everybody's saying fire Nico, fire Nico, fire Nico. And look, Nico did make a terrible trade sending Luka away from the Dallas Mavericks. But he did have a point when he said that defense wins championships. The problem is that Anthony Davis didn't really play great defense, did he? He did play great offense. Not necessarily great defense. Luka with the basketball. Luka gets that one tipped. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Game clock down to 10 seconds. Here's Luka Doncic. Going to shoot that one from three-point line. He is fouled at the three-point line. And that has 2.9 seconds left to go. So 3 seconds left to go, and Luka's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 3. He needs to make all 3 of these to make this one count. Thank you, Father Time. Don't know how many of you guys are out there, but do not be shy. As a matter of fact, all right, guys, if you are new to Football Nation, drop your last 5 emojis. There's the shot for Luka. The first free throw will fall. These are my last 5 emojis. Luka's first free throw is good. Now, you don't have to be a newbie to drop your emojis, but if you want to say hello, let's get those likes to 100 before halftime. Look at Country Kisses setting the goal. Thank you guys very much. The second free throw will fall right there for Luka as well. So Luka, again, shooting 3 free throws. Here he is shooting another one right now. Luka to shoot another one. What up, Not JT? Welcome back. There's the shot right there for Luka. The third free throw will fall as well. Mike, I see you. Kelly B, what up, girl? Here's the shot to end the quarter. That is the end of the quarter, guys. And it's time to move on to quarter number 2. Let's reset this one. Thank you, Robert Zamora, for gifting 5 more Football Nation memberships. I do still have to do those personals. Lunchable, I see you out there. New Sammy, welcome back. Let's see. Pringle gets 1, Strategy gets 1, and Duff gets 1. Shout out to Sam R with your 5 comments, right, or your 5 emojis. Sam R looks like alien spaceship crying dead lightning bolts. What conversation are you having, Sam? What conversation are you having, Kelly? Salute to the Ducks. Handshake. Is that a smile and a tombstone? Yikes. Oh, my goodness. Nikita, I see you out there with the multiple flags. She says, game over. Dante King, what's up, Dante? How you doing, sir? Dante, I feel the love in the room there, sir. You that silverback gorilla. Let's go, bro. Shout out to Harold. Harold saying, or Edward checking in right now. Edward, I see your comments out there. I love it, Edward, but everyone, it's my bedtime. No worries, Harold. It's late. It's late. It's late. If you're on the East Coast, I understand. If you're on the West Coast, it might just be time for things to start heating up right now. 12 minutes left to go. The Los Angeles Lakers no longer in the bonus here. This is the time between the first and second quarter. Just got my free membership. Well, it wasn't free. Robert Zamora gifted it. So shout out to Robert Zamora out here gifting memberships and helping keep this channel afloat, man. That's a huge, huge help. What's up, gorgeous? Okay. One moment, guys. The wife calls. Be right back. Lakers out first round. They go lost almost by 20. They're going to lose by almost 20, says Dante King. It's possible, Dante. Minnesota closing this out tonight. He says, Bruce checking in, Lakers are trash can. Not only are they trash, they're the whole damn can. They're the whole damn trash can. I see you, Vicky Adams. Vicky, cheers to you. I see the hearts. I see the yawns. Thank you, country kisses. Let's get back to this basketball game. Dorian Finney-Smith with the basketball passes over to LeBron James. LeBron James takes that to the rack, and the score is 24-31. Good bucket there for LeBron James as he slams that one down, the two-handed jam for him. Here we go, moving the basketball. By the way, the Minnesota Timberwolves are playing to the left of the screen, and here's a three-point shot in the corner from Finney-Smith at the bottom of the screen. That shot, from DiVincenzo, the shot off the mark. The rebound, offensive rebound again for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it looks like a foul right there against Julius Randle. And on the ground right now, we have a Laker who's on the ground. Looks like didn't quite catch who that one was. Just had the worst dinner ever, $30 down the drain. What'd you have for dinner, Sam? We're doing chicken, rice, and veggies on the menu now once again. Chicken, rice, and veggies is back on the menu, guys. All clean foods for the next 90 days. We're doing the P90X challenge. Let's see if we can get in good shape before the football season. Looks like contact right there. LeBron James running into Julius Randle again. And you know what, guys? Something tells me that the Los Angeles Lakers are going to get a lot of free throws today. Something tells me that they're going to get a lot of free throws again. Nikita saying, oh, Mario, I'm so happy for you. That's going to be – it's a tough one. It's a tough one. We did it a long time. Back in, like, my early 20s, I had done the whole program. I also did the Insanity program. Like, back in the day – bro, I could – shoot. Don't get me flexing, Nikita. Don't get me flexing, girl. Here we go. LeBron James on the dribble. LeBron James out to the side. Dorian Finney-Smith getting around the corner right here. Kicks that one out to Hachimura. Bobbles the pass. Austin Reeves inside to LeBron James. Shot clock down to 3. LeBron James backing down Naz Reid. LeBron James, a difficult shot. Shot off the mark. Good hustle right there. And Vanderbilt almost gets the offensive rebound. Oh, steps on the gas right here. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Back across. And this time, Naz Reid with it. Naz Reid going to lose the basketball. Forward pass there to Reeves, and Mike Conley almost stripped it, but the Los Angeles Lakers score back, and it's a 5-point game. 5-point game here on the move, and a foul stops the clock with 10:34 left to go. 10:34 left to go in the first half, guys. We got a second trivia quiz coming up here for you guys. A Lakers trivia quiz, and we've not done any Lakers trivia or Minnesota Timberwolves trivia. Santino, our boy, put this whole thing together. This is going to be good. Good old P90X at Fairhaven. Oh, you remember that, dude? Those push-up parties? That pass tipped away. Good old P90X, says Santino. Yeah, Santino and I tried doing it a few times back in the day when we were roommates. Oh, yeah, Santino and I used to be roommates. All right, guys, there's the inbound pass. Gobert with the basketball. Gobert over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the drive. DiVincenzo floats it up. The foul there, and DiVincenzo will go to the free throw line with 10:24 left to go. The liquid diet, says Nikita. Is that when you drink nothing but beer? Because I've been on the liquid diet for a while. That's why I got to go on a real one. Cowboy America's team in your hood. What up, Robert Nunez? The first free throw falls for DiVincenzo. Yo, where my Dallas Cowboys fans at? Where my Dallas Cowboys fans at? Y'all out there? I know you are. I'm ready for this season, guys. We're going to have a good basketball. We're going to have a good football season. DiVincenzo gets the first shot. That might have been goaltending on LeBron. That was interference. Either way, LeBron goes up. LeBron gets the and one, the bucket and one. The score is 32 after the free throw, and the bucket for LeBron, 28. An extra shot at the free throw line. 12-ounce curls, says Santino. Good, good. Now that Denver is up in the series, LOL, says Bruce. All right, LeBron James going up. LeBron James off the glass. Hazer saying Cowboys. Country Kisses, a Cowboys fan. What up, girl? How you doing? Shout out to y'all. Jermaine Event saying Lakes by 10. Cowboys fan 30 years. Let's go Dak. Here's that free throw for LeBron. LeBron hits the free throw, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 29-32. It's a closer game than what we started at. And here's DiVincenzo working against Austin Reeves. DiVincenzo, by the way, Julius Randle with 3 fouls and McDaniels with 3 fouls. DiVincenzo lines up the three-point shot. His shot is off the mark. Rudy Gobert makes the rebound right under the rim. Gobert, cross-court pass. Anthony Edwards, step back 3. Anthony Edwards off the mark. Another rebound there by Rudy Gobert. Can nobody box this dude out? My gosh, Rudy Gobert goes up and drops the hammer. 9:50 left to go. Okay, here are the Los Angeles Lakers. Austin Reeves to Vanderbilt. Jared Vanderbilt working against Rudy Gobert. There's a pass to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith on the move. It's actually Gabe Vincent, my fault. Excuse me, Gabe Vincent, not Finney-Smith. And there's a foul right there. It looked like Vanderbilt was going in for the dunk. Gobert going to be charged for the foul right now. And we're going to get a free throw here for Jared Vanderbilt. What happened to that 11-point lead? Evaporated. Jaeger bombs showing your age, says Nikita. Oh, Jaeger bombs are terrible. They're not so bad. I like Red Bull. I like Jaeger. I also like Fernet. I used to drink Fernet when I lived in Argentina. But Jaeger's actually easier to drink, which you might find difficult to believe. There's the free throw. That shot is good for Jared Vanderbilt. You guys ever tried Fernet? A friend of mine who's no longer with us, he said Fernet, he tasted it one time, and he's like, this is the bastard stepchild of Jägermeister. I laughed so hard when he said that. Of course, wildly inappropriate, but still funny when he said it in the moment. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Los Angeles Lakers made both free throws. The score is 31-34. Don't know how 32-34 got pulled up there. Here we go. With the basketball now, Julius Randle drives. It's actually Anthony Edwards who goes up and puts that bucket in. Anthony Edwards with the bucket. 36-31 on the layup. 9:10 left to go here. LeBron James with the basketball. He blows past Edwards, kicks this one out to Vanderbilt. Hachimura at the three-point line. Hachimura is there for three. Hachimura sinks the three-point shot. 8:54 left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with it. Right now, DiVincenzo has the basketball. DiVincenzo passes over, and this time going up and one. Count it, Anthony Edwards. Going to do a little dance right now after that one. And one for Anthony Edwards. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot the extra bucket. The score is 38-34 for now. Let's see what happens. Yeah. For real. What's up, Julie? Julie Grafton checking in. Go Timberwolves. Blake saying Luka is not the baller he once was. Guys, it's because that is the LeBron James effect. LeBron James takes over this team, and so long as LeBron James is there with this team, Luka Doncic will not be the player that he was in Dallas. Just facts. He'll have some good games here and there. He might even have a good couple of games here and there, but he is no longer the man with the plan. This should be the Luka Doncic show, but LeBron James right now has 8 points and Luka has 6. I mean, that's a free throw that's off the mark. It goes out of bounds off the Lakers. LeBron not happy about that. It was off of him, I believe. 8:42 left to go here. So 8:42 left to go after the free throw. The score remains 38-34. Waiting for the inbound pass. Anthony Edwards gets the inbound pass, and there's going to be an immediate foul right there. They're going to charge that against Hachimura. It looked clean to me. 8:40 remaining. 8:41. Resetting the clock right now. They just go lose because of that, says Blake King. Hachimura sounds like something Spiritual Cleanser in Ecuador says while hitting you over the head with yerba buenas. You've got the weirdest sayings ever, Sam. You know that? All right, guys, back to the action right now with the basketball on the dribble, Anthony Edwards, and good ball movement here. Mike Conley for three. Mike Conley, wow, you still got it, bro. Mike Conley, the old Memphis Grizzlies, still got it right here. Minnesota Timberwolves with a 41-34 lead. Austin Reeves going to lose the basketball there. Bad dribbles and a turnover for the Los Angeles Lakers. Minnesota Timberwolves ball. Minnesota Timberwolves with the basketball. 8:14 in it. There's the inbound pass. Oh, how did that happen, Reeves? So, Anthony Edwards with the basketball. Anthony Edwards pump fakes at the three-point line. Out to Conley. One more pass. Alexander Walker air ball. LeBron James coming down court with it. A pass to Hachimura. Hachimura, difficult play there. It is swatted. A block for Rudy Gobert. Here is Anthony Edwards now. Anthony Edwards with it against Austin Reeves. Showing off his dribbles against Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves playing defense here. Hachimura coming to assist. There's the pass inside. Mike Conley again for three. Mike Conley's shot is off the mark, rebounded by Luka. Luka, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Luka? Luka, you gotta show up big here, bro. On this possession, I need a Luka Doncic bucket. Luka Doncic with just 6 points here, most of those at the free throw line. Luka Doncic, the little crossover, goes in the paint, kicks this one out to Hachimura. Hachimura hits the three ball in the corner. Hachimura for three. Los Angeles Lakers 37, Minnesota Timberwolves 41. Here's Anthony Edwards with it. Anthony Edwards coming down court. Anthony Edwards kicks to the corner. A shot for Alexander Walker will fall. Bang! Dropping the bomb, the corner three right there by Alexander Walker. And it looks like a foul or a timeout will happen here, stopping the clock. Clock stops. Lakers full timeout, so subtract a timeout from them. Stops the clock with 6:53 left to go. And we're chilling. All right, guys. So, yes, Wolves, says Country Kisses. Chris Bradford says divorced and loving it. Slimeball Gamer says this might be over for the Lakers. Nikita Martin saying, I agree, and he dims your light, says Nikita. You're living in LeBron's shadow the whole time. Blake checking into the conversation. Blake says the Lakers really need to trade Austin Reeves and Finney Smith for a star player if possible. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there, Blake, because Austin Reeves ain't necessarily a star, but I do want to say that Austin Reeves is pretty good. Regular season numbers for Austin Reeves. I'm going to get up on my feet. We're going to take a quick look at this, guys, while we're in this commercial break. So, commercial break, we like to read the chat or read some stats. This time I'm going to read some stats for you guys. I know we've got a lot of people in here watching right now. Minutes per game, guys. Austin Reeves playing 39 minutes this postseason. This is all 4 games combined. I updated this today, ladies and gentlemen. So, look over here. Regular season numbers for Austin Reeves. 20 points per game. This postseason hasn't been great for him, but he's still averaging double-digit points in this series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, whose defense is pretty solid. And when I say pretty solid, guys, the Minnesota Timberwolves defense is probably the best in the NBA, or close to it, man. Look at this. 5th in points per game allowed, 6th in three-point percentage, a top 5 team against the pass there, blocking the assists, forcing teams into ISO basketball, and against just shots in general. They hold teams to a 46% success rate. That is top 7 in the NBA. And despite going up against Rudy Gobert and this defensive unit, Austin Reeves is still averaging 17.3 points per game, 4 assists per game, more rebounds in this series right now. And you know what? It may not be more than the regular season numbers, but shooting 42% from the floor and 35% from three-point line, not bad. Reeves is a poor man's hero. Hey, they'll take it. How about, of course, Luka Doncic? We did talk about him earlier. 30 points per game is what he averages in this postseason. He still can do more, which is crazy to think that Luka could still even put out more production out there. LeBron James in good form as well, guys. LeBron James this postseason is full postseason LeBron. 24 points during the regular season, 26 points during this postseason. He's going to need to play like 45 minutes today out of the 48 available minutes. He's going to need to play like a full 45 minutes. He's still shooting 50% out here. And from three-point land, 39%. He should let those fly just a little bit more if he's got an open look. Wouldn't hate seeing that. Now, if we look over here, and I don't know how much of this has been updated on my end. Do I still have the – I do still have the previous team's stats at the point guard position here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We can bring this up. PG away. Mike Conley, been in the league forever and ever. His postseason numbers not looking great for Mike Conley. Better regular season player. He did hit a big three-point shot earlier in this game. The score is still right now, ladies and gentlemen, the same as when we went to the commercial break. Okay, we are live in San Antonio, Texas. We're hanging out right now, and here is Dorian Finney-Smith to inbound this basketball. Luka Doncic with it now. Doncic against Alexander Walker. Doncic backing down a man, and now he's double-teamed. Luka has to get rid of it. Jared Vanderbilt open underneath, and there is Finney-Smith. Great job by Rudy Gobert to get back defensively, but the bucket is there for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. 6:35 left to go. Let's start this clock right here. 6:35 left to go in the first half. We've got a halftime trivia quiz for you guys. DiVincenzo with it. Minnesota Timberwolves looking to extend their lead. Anthony Edwards against Austin Reeves. Edwards tries to drive. He has stopped the step-back three. That bucket off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Vanderbilt, and now Luka Doncic has it. Luka being guarded really well by the Minnesota Timberwolves today. Luka in trouble. He steps up and shoots. Easy bucket for Luka. It's 41-44. 6 minutes left to go. Luka starting to heat up a little bit right now. Luka up to 8 points. Hachimura leads this team with 10, though. On the dribble, Alexander Walker. I almost said Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Walker with it. Here is, his name is Alexander Hamilton. There's the shot out of the corner for DiVincenzo. The shot no good. Possible offensive rebound right there. Hey, there was interference. That looked like interference from whoever was there on the side. Hey-oh. I don't know. I don't think that really matters too much. Let's stop the clock. That basketball goes out of bounds. All right, y'all, here we go. DiVincenzo with the basketball. DiVincenzo kicks this one out to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards with the ball right now. Edwards sizing up the competition. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass, a sharp pass right there to DiVincenzo. A pass off inside to Rudy Gobert. And this time Rudy Gobert can't get it off. And that's going to be a good defensive possession there for the Los Angeles Lakers. A good defensive possession there for the Los Angeles Lakers. 5:26 left to go in this one. In this first half, Rudy Gobert unable to get it. Hands all in his face. Rui Hachimura gets the block from behind. And here's Luka Doncic with the basketball. A 3-point game. Can the Lakers tie it up here? Hachimura shot off the mark from three-point land. That would have tied it up. Rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards on the drive. Anthony Edwards goes up. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo wide open. Three ball is there for DiVincenzo. Good bucket for him, 47-41, 47-41. All right, Austin Reeves with it. Austin Reeves turns the corner. Austin Reeves kicks the basketball out of his own hand. What a big old dummy. And here comes Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards on the drive, passes this one out. Naz Reid looking at the three ball like he likes it, looking at it like he's in love with it. Decides not to shoot. Passes out to Edwards. Edwards to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's shot is short. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Good pass to move the basketball forward. A transition three for Luka. Luka's shot way off the mark. And it's rebounded by Hachimura. 2-on-1 break right here for the Minnesota Timberwolves, though. And they're going to call a foul on that one. Luka Doncic's going to be charged for the foul, and Anthony Edwards will go to the free throw line. Let's stop the clock right now. 4:21 left to go. 4:21 left to go here in the second quarter. Minnesota Timberwolves are now in the bonus after that foul. So the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to go to the free throw line, and that's going to make things difficult for the Los Angeles Lakers to play hard defense. You know Lakers are fouling. They're just not calling it, says Jermaine Event. Reg saying, Wolves, what up, Reg? Get it, Wolves, says Country. I see you out there, Reg. Thanks for checking in, man. Welcome for your first time. We got almost 400 people watching this live stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. First free throw will fall right there. The score is 48-41. All right, guys, if you're enjoying the broadcast, I'm not going to ask you to like this stream. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe just yet. I want you guys to stick around. Wait through halftime. After halftime, y'all can decide if you like this channel or not. I've got a really fun trivia quiz for you guys. Hopefully we can drop some knowledge on y'all. I want to connect with you guys at some point here too. Second free throw falls for Anthony Edwards, ladies and gentlemen, and now the Los Angeles Lakers trail by 8. Let's get the clock back on. Luka Doncic bringing the basketball up court against Alexander Walker. There's a block by Gabe Vincent right there. He gets a nice little pick, and this time the fadeaway jump shot from the key elbow shot is good right there for Luka. 6-point game, 4:04 left to go in the second quarter. All right, Anthony Edwards with it. Anthony Edwards against Gabe Vincent. And it looks like they are playing a man defense here, and I don't know. Now we've got a bit of a rotation. All right, pass to Alexander Walker. The shot clock winding down. Upstairs for Rudy Gobert, and the alley-oop is there. 51 for Minnesota, 43 for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here is Luka Doncic now. A good screen by LeBron James. Luka now sized up against Edwards. LeBron with it now against Alexander Walker. LeBron in the post right now. Passes cross court. It is stolen by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and there's going to be a quick foul right there. Of course, this team in the bonus will now go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 3:25 left to go right here, and it looks like a timeout maybe is going to be called. Nope, he's just going to go to the free throw line. Rudy Gobert on that alley-oop, just great positioning. Rudy Gobert lives under the rim. Rudy Gobert just absolutely killing it right now. All right, guys, here's a shot for Anthony Edwards. That free throw will fall for Anthony Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 52-43. 52-43 with 3:25 left to go in this one. We've got a 50-50 split. 53% of you guys are rooting for the Los Angeles Lakers. 47% of you guys rooting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you have not voted yet in the survey, feel free to do so. It's totally anonymous. I won't even know who you are if you do hit it. All right, guys, the second free throw is also there. It's a 10-point game once again. Here is Austin Reeves going towards the right of my screen, passing this one to Luka Doncic. Luka out to LeBron. LeBron sized up against Anthony Edwards, and now DiVincenzo's in the rotation. Here's the drive by LeBron. He likes that matchup against DiVincenzo. LeBron James is passing the basketball really willy-nilly. Here's a shot for Austin Reeves. A lot of pressure there. Ugly shot, running out of time. Great defensive possession by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alexander Walker passes back to Anthony Edwards. The defense there for the Minnesota Timberwolves is just so good. Anthony Edwards double-teamed, passes to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo over Reeves. The shot is short. This time it's rebounded by Gabe Vincent. Foul, and it's going to be a foul on Alexander Walker as he wraps up Gabe Vincent. Off-ball foul. It will be Los Angeles Lakers basketball. 2:44 left to go. So 2:44 left to go, and it looks like a timeout will be called this time. So timeout, full timeout by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we go to another commercial break. All right, let's go ahead and download that trivia quiz that I had for the second game. I think I already did. Let's go ahead and plug it in if that's the case, though. Studio mode, quiz feed, quiz 1, browse. Lakers Timberwolves game 5, courtesy of your boy Santino. All right. All right, guys, here we are. We are live. Let's do a quick this or that. Again, nothing to do with basketball, but this or that. This or that. And we do this one a lot, but I like this one. Actually, let's do a new question. What are you watching on? I'm curious. So, what are you watching on, guys? TV, phone, tablet, or desktop? TV, phone, tablet, or desktop? What are you watching on? Are the Lakers bad, or is Minnesota better? That's a good question, Father Time. And Lakers fans are not going to appreciate me for this, so I'm going to tiptoe around that answer, Father Time. Let's just take a head-to-head look here at the numbers for the Los Angeles Lakers, where we see a lot of orange and even some red. Right now, offensively, they do not rebound the basketball well, averaging just 9 offensive rebounds per game. Meanwhile, they are 19th in the NBA in defensive rebounds per game, 32 defensive rebounds per game. This is not for just the series. This is regular season numbers for the Los Angeles Lakers over 82 games. They are 10th in the NBA in points per game allowed, field goal percentage, and three-pointers. But we do have to remember a good chunk of that Anthony Davis was on this squad, and a good chunk of this they did not have Luka Doncic. So this information you got to take with a grain of salt, right? Those are the numbers, though, for this organization in this season. If we look at the numbers on the other side, we can see that there is no red and no orange, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, by all means, is the better team out of this matchup. The Timberwolves, however, won less games than the Los Angeles Lakers did during the regular season. For those of you just checking into this conversation right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break. Quick shout out to the NBA playoffs, guys. In the East, this has been settled out. The Cavaliers and the Pacers will be facing off on Sunday. The Boston Celtics waiting to find out who will win out of this series between the Knicks and the Pistons. Same thing with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It'll be like 2 weeks off for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It will straight up be like 2 weeks off for the Oklahoma City Thunder before they get back to basketball, just depending on how long this series goes. This one should be settled by Sunday, though, so if we even go to Game 7, we'll see the Clippers and the Nuggets finish up here, and whoever wins this one will have this spot by the Thunder. So if the Timberwolves win this one, they will have home court advantage. And the Rockets-Warriors, we just saw the Rockets extend this to a 6-game series. Let's see who wins Game 6, and maybe we'll see this clear up. But this is the playoff bracket, guys. I hope you guys are hanging out with me right now. If you are, and I've had your attention for 5, 10, 15 minutes, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Los Angeles Lakers with the basketball. Luka Doncic with it. Austin Reeves, the straightaway tray. Austin Reeves shot off the mark, rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Again, the Minnesota Timberwolves are in the bonus, so Los Angeles Lakers have to play this one smart. 2:28 left to go right now. 2:28 right now, and that basketball finds its way out of bounds, and it will be Minnesota basketball. So the Minnesota Timberwolves will retain possession here. Mike Conley to inbound the basketball. I'm letting the clock tick right now because we are behind and there's 2:15 left to go. Mike Conley inbounds. Perfect timing there. All right, guys. That's going to be another foul stopping the clock right away. What happened here? So another looks like, I don't know, a lot of the officials just kind of talking, figuring things out. They're going to redo the inbound pass with 2:13. Mike Conley to redo the inbound pass with 2:13 left to go. There's Conley who passes to Gobert. Gobert back to Conley. Conley, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. There's a three-point shot. Alexander Walker off the front of the rim. Luka Doncic with the rebound. 10-point game, and Luka bringing the ball up court. Luka against Gobert. Pass to LeBron. LeBron parts the team, and he takes that to the rack. A big jam there. A two-handed slam for LeBron. The score is 45-53. It's an 8-point game. Anthony Edwards with it. LeBron James does not want to lose right now. He's wearing a chip on his shoulder. DiVincenzo inside to Gobert. Stop letting Gobert tear you up under the rim. Oh, my goodness. Rudy Gobert is the go-to guy right now. 15 points for Rudy Gobert. Here is Luka Doncic behind the back pass to Finney Smith. Here is LeBron against Anthony Edwards. A pass to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves drives, goes up against DiVincenzo. What a drive. What the penetration right there. Good bucket by Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves now up to 9 points today. And in trouble, that looks like it's going to be a jump ball. We're going to have, looks like Rui Hachimura maybe in the jump ball against, is that Mike Conley? So we're going to get a jump ball, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at the stats over here, guys. 47% shooting for the Los Angeles Lakers. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves, who have a lead right now, the Minnesota Timberwolves, with the lead, shooting the basketball worse, or not as well, I should just really say. Shooting the basketball not as well as the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got 111. Here's the tip-off, and LeBron James will win the tip-off here. LeBron James gets the basketball, and Gabe Vincent over to Luka. Luka against DiVincenzo. He will drive. He goes under the rim. He goes down to his knees, and Luka is screaming in pain. Uh-oh, he's holding his back. Luka Doncic down on the court right now, holding his back, covering his face, and this is the last thing the Los Angeles Lakers need right now. We might go to a commercial break. Let's see. Luka drives. He goes up. Oh, his back kind of buckles. I don't know if that was a contact injury or a non-contact injury. LeBron goes up. DiVincenzo lifts up off of him. DiVincenzo drops the shoulder. Luka goes down hard. His knee hits the ground. And before even hitting the ground, Luka Doncic is already, you can see him falling down and his arm behind his back. And he's, in pain. He's up now. He's got his hands behind his back. It looks like he's going to the sideline here. They might take a quick look at him. Hold on. Let's see. Official review right here to see if it's a flagrant foul, if this will constitute as a flagrant foul. I don't think it will, if I'm being honest. I think Doncic just kind of got folded like a lawn chair or like a director's chair, right? 101. That's where my boy Mike would say, "Sit down, Unc." I pull out the chair. Camera still on the court, guys. No action happening right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves they're showing minutes right now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic averaging 42 minutes right now. Not only does he lead the Lakers, he leads the playoffs with the most minutes played right now. And it looks like only Laker averaging 18.5 minutes plus per game. Only Lakers. Oh, yeah. So, Doncic, James, Reeves. Oh, I missed those. There's a cool fact up there that I missed because I was trying to break down what it said. We hit 100 likes. Let's go, country. We hit 100 likes. We got about 300 of you guys in here. We got about 353 people in here, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It does mean a lot for the algorithm. And if you guys don't want this channel to disappear and you're enjoying this style of content, the last thing I would want you guys to have to deal with is something like me disappearing out of nowhere, right? If I can't cover these basketball games anymore, you'll be stuck with that guy who just goes like this. You know, like, come on. Okay. I did, Mike. I did. DiVincenzo just got hit in the face, but any Laker contact gets replay every game. That makes you not want to watch, says Jermaine. All right, man. Hey, I know the feeling. That last game was really hard to cover. It was definitely the officials just blowing the whistle just to hear their whistle go off. Los Angeles Lakers right now, 47-55. Luka Doncic at the stripe to shoot a couple of free throws. Vicky saying, you mean that potty mouth guy? Is he a potty mouth guy? I don't know. There's the free throw. We like to keep this channel clean, man. And honestly, I don't even know if that's the best way to go about it. Watching from the Philippines. What up, Leno? But it's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to keep this channel clean. I still want to be real with it. You know what I mean? Like, we keep it PG-13, but we don't, like, sit here and curse all day long. There's that next free throw. That shot is good for Luka. Luka going to be slow in transition. Luka's just standing there holding his back. He hits both free throws, and Luka's going to the bench right now. Luka holding his lower back. Did he slip a disc or something? What happened to him? What happened to him? So Luka's going straight to the locker room right now. Luka going straight to the locker room right now, and he is not looking good. We've got a technical free throw, I believe, right now. Camera panned over to Luka going into the locker room. Technical free throw off the mark by Anthony Edwards. Don't know what the technical was for, but the score remains 55-49. 1 second has been milked off the clock right now. Every camera all the way to the locker room. Here we go. Questionable to return, guys. Mike Conley with it. Mike Conley passes over to the right-hand side. I mean, Luka playing so many minutes. I'm not surprised he broke down. DiVincenzo kicks it out, moving the basketball around. Here's the drive. Punches inside. DiVincenzo under the rim with the layup right there. Good bucket for DiVincenzo. 57-49. It's now an 8-point game. Austin Reeves and the Los Angeles Lakers going to have to do this without Luka. There's a 3-point shot for Austin Reeves off the mark. Rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards with it. Edwards drives. Anthony Edwards slows down. He's at the logo right now. There's the pass inside, and Alexander Walker, backdoor wide open right there. 2 points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. 19 seconds left to go in the first half right now, and this time Austin Reeves with it for one final possession. This will be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds left to go. Austin Reeves with it. Austin Reeves dribbles, kicks to LeBron. LeBron with 2 seconds left will go up off the mark right there, and that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We go to halftime, but don't go anywhere because I've got a trivia quiz for you. All right, y'all, here we go. Very simple. We're going to get right into it. Ain't no fooling around. It's going to be 10 questions, guys, and we are just going to ask you some simple ones. I hope that you Lakers fans are out here and you guys are ready for this. Let's do it. Question number 1, guys. Who led the Los Angeles Lakers in blocks during this regular season? Is it A, LeBron James? Was it B, Jackson Hayes? Or was it C, Anthony Davis? Who led the Los Angeles Lakers this season with the most blocks throughout the entire regular season? Guys, What's interesting here is that Anthony Davis, despite being traded mid-season, has 48 blocks for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he still has the most blocks for this squad here today. All right, so Anthony Davis is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes question number 2. Question number 2, you ready for it? Question number 2. How many times have the Minnesota Timberwolves made it to a conference finals? Is it A, 2 appearances? Is it B, 4 appearances? Or is it C, 6 appearances? How many times have the Timberwolves made it to the conference finals? A, B, or C? The answer is just twice, guys. Just twice have the Minnesota Timberwolves made it to the conference finals. Once in 2004, obviously, with Kevin Garnett. And then another time I mean, with Cat. All right, guys, here comes question number 3. Next question. How many times have the Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA Finals? Is the answer A, 17 times? Is it B, 18 times? Or is it C, 19 times? How many times have the Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA Finals? What you think, ladies and gentlemen? A, B, or C? The answer, shoot. I'm not going to name them all. Yes, I am. 17 times, guys. 17 times. 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 72, 80, 82, 85, 87, 88, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2009, 2010, 2020. I said that pretty fast, but I got them all out. 17 times Los Angeles Lakers have been there. All right, guys, which Minnesota Timberwolves player has made the most free throws throughout the first 4 games of this postseason? Throughout the first 4 games of this postseason, which Minnesota Timberwolves player has the most free throws made? What y'all think? Is it Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, or Jaden McDaniels? Edwards, Randle, or McDaniels? You got 3 seconds to answer. No penalties for wrong answers. The answer is Julius Randle, guys. Julius Randle has the most free throws made this postseason for this team. Most free throws made this postseason for this team. And free throws made for Julius Randle, he's averaging 5 per game. All right, guys. So, which Lakers, 20 free throws. Which Lakers player made the most three-pointers in a regular season? Not this regular season, but in a regular season. Which Lakers player has made the most three-pointers over 82 games? Is it A, D'Angelo Russell? Is it B, Kobe Bryant? Or is it C, Austin Reeves? What you think about this one, Lakers fans? What y'all know about this one, Lakers fans? The answer, D'Angelo Russell. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, 187 three-pointers made. That was recent, by the way. That was in the 2023-24 season, and that was the previous record that the record previously was held by Nick Van Exel before then. All right, guys, question number 6. Who holds the Timberwolves' all-time record for the most points scored? Guys, is it A, Karl Anthony Towns? Is it B, Kevin Garnett? Or is it C, Anthony Edwards? Cat, KG, or Edwards? What do you think? I'm wondering if Luka Doncic is going to come back to this game. They're highlighting that right now. But this question right here, the answer, y'all, is Kevin Garnett. So Kevin Garnett, the most points ever by a Minnesota Timberwolf, 19,201 points, and it's not even close. Guys, this dude is an absolute beast. He was back in his heyday. Shout out to KG. All right, guys, next question. What Lakers player hit that buzzer beater to defeat my San Antonio Spurs on May 13th, 2004? We've actually talked about that on this live stream multiple times during basketball, but that shot broke my damn heart. I can think about it. Is it A, Derek Fisher? Is it B, Kobe Bryant? Or was it C, Shaquille O'Neal? Who drove the dagger through my heart way back in 2004? Back when I was in 6th grade, Derek Fisher hit a corner 3 with what, 0.2 seconds left? The clock started late. The clock started late, and he hit that 3-point shot to beat the San Antonio Spurs. You son of a bitch. Okay, guys, question number 8. Which Minnesota Timberwolves player had the highest field goal percentage for this regular season this year? So who was shooting the basketball the best for this team in 2024-2025? Is it A, Anthony Edwards? Is it B, Jaden McDaniels? Or is it C, Rudy Gobert? Which Minnesota Timberwolves player had the highest field goal percentage for the regular season this year? Long question, simple answer. The answer is Rudy Gobert, and you guys know that because he plays from under the rim. He doesn't shoot those shots from way out. He is right under the rim, and he's 70% from the floor. So you know, nothing to be surprised about there. Little bit of a trick question, but not really. Here we go, guys. Next question, final Lakers question. The final Lakers question, who is the one player to win the dunk contest while playing for the Los Angeles Lakers? No other Laker has ever done this while playing for Los Angeles. Is it A, Magic Johnson? Is it B, Kobe Bryant? Or is it C, Shaquille O'Neal? Who holds the record for this one? What do you think, guys? The answer is, most of y'all got this one right. The answer is Kobe Bryant. Good job, guys. Kobe Bryant won that dunk contest in 1997. He was a rookie, and he was just 18 years old at that time, winning the dunk contest. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. What a photo. All right, guys, final question. Question number 10. Let's see if you guys can finish strong here. Question number 10. Which Minnesota Timberwolves player won the 2012 three-point competition? Is it A, Kevin Love? Is it B, Kevin Garnett? Or is it C, Wesley Johnson? A, B, or C, ladies and gentlemen, which Minnesota Timberwolves player won the 2012 three-point contest? What you know about that? What you know about that? The answer is Kevin Love, ladies and gentlemen. He won that contest 100%, hands down, no denying that. That is the final question on this trivia quiz. So I ask you, how did you guys do? Thanks for playing that trivia quiz, guys. Thank y'all so much. How did everybody do? Nikita, 8 out of 10. Not bad. You go, girl. Let's see. Robert Samora, 7 out of 10. I see you, Robert. Santino, you made the trivia quiz. I hope you got them all right. Nikita got 8 out of 10. I like it, Nikita. We're just going to go ahead and give it to you. Nikita, you are the champion of the chat. Let's give you your queen crown. There you go, queen. There you go, queen. Stormy Daniels Hush Money got 20 out of 10 right. Fire. Let's go, girl. Good job, Nikita. Congratulations. Momo Bien saying 5 out of 10. We'll add new questions, guys. We'll keep things fresh. We might recycle some of those moving forward. But how'd y'all feel about that one? I felt like that was a good trivia quiz. That was a fun one. It was nice to cover all that stuff. It was good to cover all of that. Right now, we are still in halftime. The score is 59-49. It's a 10-point game. We are still looking to pick up some new subscribers. We're not going to move the goalpost, guys. Today's goal is still to get to 28.4. If you guys had fun, if you're still with me, even though it's halftime, please subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. I'm not going to hit it over the head too many times. I will say it once per quarter moving forward, but I hope that you guys out there can help move the needle for us, help this channel grow. Thank you, guys. Do not forget to share this if you have not already done so as well. All right, guys, let's look at some stats. Head-to-head stats right now. Regular season numbers, guys, we talked about it. The head-to-head comparison, we saw the Minnesota Timberwolves have the edge in every single category except for 1 or 2. But these are the postseason numbers. Postseason numbers right here, guys. Throughout this series, the Lakers shooting the three ball better. They're getting more assists. They're winning the battle of the boards, but they're scoring more points than the Minnesota Timberwolves this postseason. But still, the Minnesota Timberwolves, isn't that a crazy fact? Averages don't mean jack, because you can get 200 points in one game and then get 50 points in the next and 50 points in the next, and you're still averaging 100 points per game or whatever the math is on that. So, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to take all of this and really break it down. But just so you know, just to wrap our heads around what's going on, the Los Angeles Lakers average 113 during this postseason. The Minnesota Timberwolves averaging just 108. Doesn't matter. The Timberwolves have a 3-1 lead over the Los Angeles Lakers. And we looked at this one earlier, right? I don't think we looked at this graphic here just yet today. Huh. Here we go. That's the right one. Okay, guys, quick look over here. We did just get a 2-3 game now. The Rockets are now up 2-3. Everything else should be accurate here. Thunder, sweep. Cleveland, sweep. Celtics, a gentleman's sweep. Pacers, a gentleman's sweep right there. We've got a series with the Knicks Pistons. We've got a series here with the Nuggets and the Clippers. We've got a series with the Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers need to win here in order to get a series going as well. Otherwise, Minnesota Timberwolves going to get that gentleman's sweep as well. Okay, guys. Most of you guys on your cell phones, that means don't forget to zoom in so you can read these stats. 71% of people checking in on their cell phones. So my question to you guys, will the Timberwolves close out tonight? Will the Timberwolves close out tonight? Yes or no? We are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. The score is still 59-49. When we get started here, we'll have action. And it looked like the Lakers won the tip-off to start the game. So quarters 2 and 3, the ball will be in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lakers without Luka or LeBron is about as dangerous as a Care Bear. The Lakers right now struggling. That's okay. Let's break down some of these stats in a more granular level, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, those of you on your cell phones, you've got a couple of options. Of course, if you want to keep the chat going, I don't think you can put your phone full screen. I actually am not 100% on how that works. Can't wait to see your live streams. I actually got a message from Jeremy Webb right now. Jeremy, we're live right now, dude. Let me message him right now. We're live right now. Okay. All right, guys. Shout out to Scorpio saying Lakers in 8. That's funny. Scorpio, I'm also a Scorpio. I have a tattoo of a scorpion on my ribs out here. And that one was spicy AF, dude. That one hurt so much. Please talk live bets, says Trustworthy Collect. I got you. I got you big time here. Let's look at some of the prop bets. I'm going to pull up something here, and we'll talk live bets with you, Trustworthy. Don't you worry, my friend. By the way, I did mean to do this here as well. Team stats are pulled up over here on the right-hand side. I'll scroll up just a little bit so you guys can see everything. The far left is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside track right here is the Los Angeles Lakers. In the meantime, we're going to pull up some prop bets for our boy Trustworthy Collect, who is by request right now. Prop bets, Lakers versus Timberwolves. Let's look at them, guys. Your bets for this one. Let's go to FanDuel. Best 2 NBA bets right now. First quarter spread, 1.5. That was blown out right there. Julius Randle, under 20.5. Okay, what do y'all think about that? Will Julius Randle get 20.5, or will Randle fall short? Well, we can talk about all that here in just a moment. Let's talk some additional stats here. I will cash your picks and donate 50% profit on second half moves, says Trustworthy Collect. Thanks for working here. Let's go Lakers. Luka going spaz, he says. All right, guys. By the way, Trustworthy Collect, I'm going to be talking about this a lot more. So I do appreciate you checking in right now and leaving that comment. And this is why. So we've got a partnership right now with a company called Vault Sports. We're going to be promoting Underdogs, Prize Picks as well. Both of those sports books are both of those daily fantasy sports I will be covering and promoting on this channel. I will be promoting that here in the next week or so. We're waiting to hear back from our partners so that we can get that going. But I will be way more focused on that moving forward. Don't you worry, my friend. Randall and Edwards are playing superb, says Brian Thomas. So throughout this game, you can see 50 shots for the Minnesota Timberwolves, 36 for the Los Angeles Lakers. Of those 36 shots for the Lakers, 14 of them have been beyond the arc, and neither team is shooting the basketball very well. Ladies and gentlemen, in the first half, we saw Luka Doncic exit with a back injury. He is now wearing a back brace at the moment, and he might go out there and finish this game with that back brace. Maybe not. He's taking it off. He might be okay. I don't know if it's a herniated disc or what it is. What up, Jeremy Webb? There he is. What up, dude? I messaged you back. Everybody here saw that you had texted me. I said, Jeremy asked right now. I can't wait for you to be live. We're live, Jeremy. We're live, live, live. Shout out to Country Kisses. She says, Joaquin Fox saying Country Kisses, thanks for the warm welcome. Shout out to Aaron and Country Kisses out there. Appreciate you, girl. All right, guys, let's get this back on track. Los Angeles Lakers with it. LeBron James shoots it, and that bucket is there. Looks like the tip-off was actually won by the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's right. Rudy Gobert won the tip-off to start the game. All right, y'all. Timberwolves going to concede 2 points right there, and we are looking at a game once again. Los Angeles Lakers, an 8-point game. There's a shot from three-point land, off the mark, rebounded, and going across court right there. Not going to get that. Los Angeles Lakers with the rebound. Luka Doncic pitched it across court. And it looks like there's going to be a foul right here against the Minnesota Timberwolves. A shot off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles Lakers basketball. Let's move on to the third quarter. I got to update my scoreboard down below. Third quarter, nobody in the bonus. Timeouts. Both teams have 5 timeouts. About 11 minutes left to go. Reset my timer. Let's get this started. All right. Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka Doncic surveys. Luka Doncic taking his time right now. Looks like he's back in the game. LeBron fumbling the pass back in the hands of LeBron as he passes to Hachimura and back. A little give and go right here. Here's Dorian Finney-Smith working against Mike Conley. There's LeBron James, who finds the back door open there by the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 6-point game with 10:53 left to go. LeBron James on the bucket. Here we go. On the dribble, Anthony Edwards working against Luka Doncic. Luka looking strong here. There's the shot from Anthony Edwards, and it's a huge air ball there. 10:40 left to go. That stops the clock. 10:40 here. Let's go ahead and fix our clock. There's the inbound pass. The Los Angeles Lakers with it. LeBron James under the rim kicks this one out. A good ball movement by the Lakers, and Austin Reeves going to struggle here to control the basketball. He slips on something. Luka drives. Luka fakes the pass. He does pass in the end. Austin Reeves for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Julius Randle, who's down on the court. And Luka's megged. Luka looking half speed right now. They're in transition. McDaniels goes up, and McDaniels is fouled. All right, guys, let me scroll up a little bit so y'all can see the stats of this game. Just a hair. Scheisse. That's German. Okay, that looks good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Did you see who Pittsburgh got? Jack Sawyer? I did see that. And Will Howard from Ohio State. I do have some videos and clips on that, Jeremy State. Will Howard's a beast out there, too. Ooh, we got more Pittsburgh Steelers fans in the house. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like McDaniels will make the first free throw and the second free throw. Both free throws fall. That's 2 more points here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10 minutes. And I just forgot to stop the clock there. Here we go. Luka Doncic with it. Luka on the move. Luka drives. Luka, the fadeaway jump shot that was off the mark to begin with, and it's an offensive rebound. And Austin Reeves, oh, you can hear him shouting timeout. Timeout will be called right there. Anthony Edwards goes down, and it looks like 9:57 left to go. Let's go ahead and put 30 seconds back on the clock. 9:57 left to go after the timeout. Minnesota Timberwolves going to lose one there. Let's see how that works out for them. See if that comes back to haunt them. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And mierda in Spanish. It sure is, Brian Thomas. I could tell you what it is in English, but shout out to Paul Thompson. What up, Paul Thompson? All right, guys. So we did this during the last live stream. Let's do it during this one. We are now in a commercial break, and I want to connect with you guys. So where are you watching this from, guys? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I love asking this question, though, because I love seeing how many international watchers we have. But where are you watching from? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kill some time right now during this timeout. We are in the middle of a timeout, so let's read some of y'all's comments here. All of your numbers are over on the right-hand side in case you guys are doing sports betting right there. You can see the points, the rebounds, all of that information right now. Shout out to Stormy Daniels, Hush Money in San Antonio, Nikita in Boston right now, Boston, Mass, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I don't know where that is, but shout out to Pennsylvania. I can't say I have a stalker. Eso pasa, Mike. Eso pasa. Shout out to Gary out in Washington State, Robert Zamora in San Antonio. We all got to meet up for a beer sometime, fellas. Shout out. We live in Milwaukee, Oregon. Shout out to Brian Thomas. What up, dude? What do you know? Do you know me? I'm from the good state of Ohio, Ohio. All right. Florida in the house. Joaquin Fox, I see you. Rio's checking in Cape Verde. Or Cape Verde, depending on where what region of the country you are in. We're coming back from this. We're looking at second half, 331 people hanging out with us, guys. Thank y'all. Be sure to hit that like button and share with someone else. Shout out to Charles Oborn flexing that Football Nation logo. I see you. Mauricio in Venezuela. ¿Qué onda, papá? Shout out to Venezuelano out there. How are things for you, man? How are things going out there? I hope you are staying safe. Shout out, still on the river, says Father Time. Wade in the water. KC in Texas, Southern Plains, South Plain, Texas. Young Toby, gonna win today, says Rio. Super Mario, says Bagman Industries. Welcome, homie. Fresno, California for Jesse Yang. Shout out to Jesse Yang. Still in a commercial break, guys. We're waiting to get back to the action. You are not missing anything. You're not missing anything right now. We didn't do any of the head-to-head comparisons in this one. We could do a head-to-head comparison. Let's compare point guards, guys, while we are in this commercial break. Los Angeles Lakers point guards. Let's just do the point guard switch here. Luka Doncic versus Mike Conley. I don't think that there's any question there as to who you would rather have on your team. Shout out Brian Thomas saying, Ohio, Dad briefly lived in Lancaster, and my uncle Bruce was born there. Cool. Shout out to you, Brian. Take a look at this. Luka doing his thing, ladies and gentlemen, versus Mike Conley, who's averaging just 5 points per game. You can tell that Luka, though. Guys, Luka went up for a shot. He came down immediately. He was holding his back. He's 50% at best right now. Luka running very slow. He is forced to play right now. JJ Redick just like suck it up. Daryl Young saying, man, you always do an outstanding live show. Appreciate you, Daryl. Let's go. Fist bumps to you. Back to it, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with the basketball in hand right now, it looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves are looking to score. Rudy Gobert finds his way open. The dunk off the mark. He is fouled, and LeBron James will be charged for the foul. We need 4 more subscribers to get to 28,346. Are there 4 of you guys who are not subscribed to this channel yet? If you're out there, think about it. Okay, 9:41 left to go. That's the one and only time I'm going to do it here during this third quarter. We'll do it again in the fourth. That's the only time I'm going to ask for support here. Here is Rudy Gobert putting up the free throw. Rudy Gobert, that shot is good for Minnesota. The score is now 62-53 with 9:41 left to go in the third. Shout out to Night Arena. Welcome back, homie. I live in Los Angeles. I see you, Bagman. Mario is going to take control tonight. Congrats, Mr. Dad. Thank you, Bagman. I bow to you. Game time, says Massimune. All right, Rudy Gobert at the free throw line, shooting his second free throw. Rudy Gobert's second free throw is short, rebounded by Finney Smith. Finney Smith over to LeBron James. LeBron James on the dribble. LeBron James to Hachimura. Hachimura to Luka. Luka back to Hachimura. And inside to LeBron. LeBron standing at the top of the key. And good ball movement, sharp passing right here. You can cut a tomato with these sharp passes right there. And there's a 3-ball. The straightaway tray. Bang, bang for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 56-62 game. Los Angeles really needs the win here. If they don't get the win, they will be going home. Austin Reeves playing defense here. Now Luka playing defense against Julius Randle. Randle buries his head. Kicks this out to Mike Conley. Mike Conley's shot is off the mark. Rebounded this time by Finney Smith. Luka Doncic tries to drive. Luka gets his way in the paint. Hachimura out to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves for 3 has his hand tagged. No whistle. And it's rebounded by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Stepping on the gas right now, Mike Conley is already under the rim. Kicks out to McDaniels. McDaniels drives. There's a bump, and that's an easy layup there. Luka Doncic down on the ground. Gets up slowly. Easy shot for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The score is 62-56. All right, guys, here we go. Austin Reeves with it. Austin Reeves to Hachimura. Hachimura shoots. Hachimura scores the bucket. Let's go. Hachimura for 3. Out there from the wing. It's 59-64, a 5-point game for the Lakers. Here is Julius Randle inside to Gobert. Gobert. It's just automatic for Rudy Gobert. All day long, Rudy Gobert up to 18 points at 66-59. LeBron James with it. LeBron going right. Austin Reeves cutting inside. Reeves dumps off to LeBron James. LeBron James fouled and won. Los Angeles Lakers take a trip to the free throw line. 66-61. Los Angeles going to go put up one more shot. Let's see if it happens. What up, James Konovich? Shout out to James Konovich. James saying Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards. LeBron 2016. Daryl Young saying, I'm at work. Stop yelling. Sorry, bro. New subscriber in the building for Joaquin Fox. Appreciate you, bro. Fist bumps to you, my friend. That shot off the mark for LeBron James. The three-point play does not work out. Still a 5-point spread between these two teams. Here's Julius Randle with the basketball working on Luka Doncic. I know your back hurts, but you're going to have to play hard here. And he does. Kicks it back out. Mike Conley tries to find his way in. He shoots from the top of the key. He gets the shot. I don't know if that's a shooting foul or if it's a foul before. Thanks to whoever just hit that subscribe button. Showtime, says Edward Charles. Let's go, says Country Kisses. She's rooting for the Wolves out there. La Miracle, says Knight. Here's Anthony Edwards with the pump fake against Hachimura. Shot clock down to 7. There's the drive. Anthony Edwards kicks out. Julius Randle for 3. Julius Randle is hacked at the three-point line by Luka Doncic. Luka, what do you mean review? He said he was already down. He fell down. Luka saying, I didn't commit the foul. There's no way. I don't know. I don't think that this is going to be worth looking at it. He did touch him, Luka. You did touch him, but he fell. You touched him. So now they called the timeout. There was contact. What's the question? There was contact, Luka. What's the question? Okay, guys. Santino says, awesome. I went to cook, and we jumped back in. We jumped 25 subscribers. Here we are. Thanks, Santino. Well, now this is what we do, man. We grind. We sit here. We grind. We do it day in, day out. Minnesota Timberwolves, Game 5. Heyo. I don't have my buttons straight. There we go. We're good. Okay, LeBron not the GOAT. He's the Lakers mascot. Ooh, shots fired by DMX. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. What? Sorry. I saw your name I had to say it, bro. I saw you had a little one. Congrats. Thank you, Jeremy Webb. I appreciate that. Yes, Mario has all the broadcaster skills. Thank you, Bagman Industries. We are currently in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, this timeout was called by the Los Angeles Lakers. Timeout was called by the Los Angeles Lakers. It looks like they may want to they were trying to challenge this one. Lucas says it wasn't a foul. I clearly saw contact. It was not on the shooting hand, or maybe it was, but either way. Do you listen to Bronify? Is that a thing? Bronify, what is that? Bars, says Massimune. Bars, says Massimune. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, right now we are in the middle of a commercial break. So, LeBron song. Is that a song? Drop a link. Knight, please drop a link. I will check it out if there's actually a song like that. Someone please get that for me. Let me know. Is Jack Nicholson in the crowd? The camera has not panned over to him, Edward Charles, to answer your question. At work at Tyson's Corner, Virginia, says Daryl Young. You know what? I like it. Ant has the potential. Leonard checking in. Leonard Skinner checking in right now. Ant has the potential to be the face of the NBA someday. I think so, too. Let's see. Yeah, some LeBron fan making it. Oh, my gosh. Can't wait for football. It's right around the corner. Jeremy Webb, we're going to have more content for football coming up here shortly. Okay, I'm reading some of these comments. My service dog almost broke the screen. What kind of service is your dog providing? Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look at the power forward position, because this is a good one here for both these teams. So the power forward position for both these teams, y'all. Okay. Regular season no longer here. This is postseason stats. Head-to-head LeBron James and Julius Randle. For whatever it's worth, guys, LeBron James is averaging 26 points per game. Julius Randle averaging 22.5. LeBron James has the advantage in every single category, especially in the rebounding area. He's shooting the basketball better. But Julius Randle from beyond the arc has made the Lakers pay. Here's the replay after the Julius Randle three-point shot. They're saying there's enough contact to the hand. Wow, so Luka got it right, guys. That would have been 3 free throws. It's now a jump ball instead. Are you following? Because I don't even know if I'm following. We got 7:22 left to go here. Fix my clock. 7:22 left to go. And we've got a jump ball here to open this up. All right, guys, we got a jump ball here to open this up. 379 hanging out, guys. Don't forget to say hello, hit that like button, and share this with a friend. 7:22 Hachimura there with Rudy Gobert for this tip-off. Rudy Gobert is going to win this tip-off, and this will be super easy for Rudy Gobert. He's got like 8 inches on Rui Hachimura. Here's the tip-off, and of course, as expected, Rudy Gobert gets it. And Mike Conley with the basketball now. Mike Conley against Austin Reeves. Mike Conley trying to direct traffic right now. Conley backing down in the post against Reeves. Passes this one inside to Julius Randle. Randle with the ball over his head. Passes over to the left-hand side. Here's the drive, and it looks like Ant-Man going to float this one up, and that shot rolls around the rim before finding its way in. That's 2 points there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards with another bucket today. Edwards up to 12 points. Here is Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic with it against McDaniels. A screen right there for LeBron James. Luka drives. Luka puts this one up. That tough shot for Luka Doncic right there as he flies through the air and nails it. It's 5. Let's go ahead and subtract 60 seconds. Start the clock right now. Here's Julius Randle who drives, kicks this one back out to Mike Conley. Mike Conley swings and then goes the other way. Conley goes up. He's fouled on the shot. Looks like another foul for Luka. This will stop the clock with 6:30. This will stop the clock again with 6:30 left to go. Mike Conley looking like he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Dante DiVincenzo says James Konovich. Dude, the dude is... DiVincenzo has had a couple good games, but not a great series. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Mike Conley at the free throw line shooting the first free throw. That free throw will fall for Mike Conley. He practices this all day, every day. How old is Mike Conley right now? That's his 4th point of the day. He's made 1 of 5 three-point shots today. 3 rebounds in this game right now. Ready for the second free throw. Mike Conley hits the second free throw. And the Lakers inbound the basketball. Let's start the clock again. Luka Doncic bringing the ball up court. Luka Doncic with it, trailing by 7. The Lakers need to find a way back in it. Luka inside, outside, peanut butter jelly. LeBron James with it, passes this one to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves makes his move, decides he doesn't like it. Back to LeBron, back to Reeves. Reeves, a pump fake. Reeves kicks out to Hachimura. The shot clock down to 1. Hachimura pulls up and shoots. Offensive rebound by Dorian Finney-Smith. An extended offensive possession here. LeBron James pumps fakes from 3. This time Hachimura's second chance. 3-point bucket. It's there. There's the shot for Rui Hachimura. It's a 4-point game, 70-66. 5:49 left to go here in the third quarter. There's the drive, and passing this one back out, Julius Randle against Austin Reeves. A tough shot for Julius Randle. The putback jam for Gobert as he flexes at the referee. And Rudy Gobert gets another bucket to fall right there. Austin Reeves over to, oh, great backdoor play, wide open, and that's going to be an easy layup there for Luka Doncic. Luka now up to 19. Rui Hachimura with 16. LeBron James with 16. Austin Reeves about to hit double digits. Dorian Finney-Smith with 4. Right now, Anthony Edwards with the basketball. Anthony Edwards against Luka Doncic. Edwards drives. Another foul there for Luka. Luka picking up his 3rd after that one. And Anthony Edwards down on the ground holding his left calf. Maybe it's just a cramp. Possibly just a cramp. It doesn't look like anything rough. Oh, yeah, he was tripped. Looks like he was slightly tripped. I think he's okay. Maybe he might be embellishing just a little bit right there. I think he might be just fine. He's probably just fine. They're screaming, ref, you suck, ref, you suck. There was no foul right there. Anthony Edwards tripped, and so that's what they're objecting. So Anthony Edwards accidentally trips right there. It's not like he stuck out his leg. Edwards just ran into his leg, and it counted as a shooting foul. Anthony Edwards shoots the free throw. Ball don't lie. That first shot off the mark. 4-point game right now. Anthony Edwards' first shot off the mark. Ball don't lie, baby. Ball don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, we have 5:04 left to go here in this third quarter. It is all fun, isn't it, Country Kisses? Isn't it? There's that shot. That shot is good. Santino, what's your comment here? I'm slightly intimidated by the Bears' offseason moves. Dude, the Bears look really good with their offseason moves. A lot of big moves, picking up Joe Thuney and all the extras. One free throw will fall right there for Minnesota. Here is Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic on the dribble. He is fouled right there. Luka Doncic draws the foul, ladies and gentlemen, with the score only a 5-point difference here between these two teams. 4 timeouts remaining for both teams. Let's correct my timeout board. 4 timeouts remaining for both teams. Let's update my clock as well with 4:51. Third quarter, Minnesota Timberwolves are in the bonus, just for the record, guys. And it looks like we're getting a couple of substitutions right now. There's the inbound pass, and now Luka Doncic has it. Luka with the basketball. Luka on the dribble. Luka slowed down by Naz Reid right there. He puts up the shot. It is tipped by Naz Reid right there. Good block by Reid. And here's Julius Randle against Gabe Vincent. Fires a rocket back out to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes it to the rack. Can't get the dunk to go. And this time LeBron James in transition. Gonna lose the basketball. This is a chaotic series. Slowing things down. And a foul right there. Luka Doncic puts it up. Almost gets the and one. But Luka will go to the free throw line to shoot two. And possibly make this a 3-point game. If we go down to a 1-possession game, this is it's starting to make the hair on my arm stand. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, bro. 4:20 on the clock. The clock is stopped with 4:20 on the dot. You know what that means? It means it's Easter. Just kidding. All right, that does. We're stopped here at exactly 4:20. So the next poll right now, this or that. Luka Doncic makes the first free throw there, no surprise. Y'all know what this means. What you think? Drink, toke, or sober? We'll go ahead and let you guys answer that one. It's 4:20 remaining on the clock right now. And that free throw will fall as well. So both shots land for Luka, and it's now a 3-point game. It is now a 3-point game, starting the clock back up. Here we go. DiVincenzo with it. Passes to Edwards. Edwards, a nice little spin move right there. Excuse me, that was Julius Randle, and he looked fast on that play. Julius Randle looks good on that one. And this time, Luka Doncic with it. Luka Doncic gets the screen from Hachimura. Doncic going around the left side of the formation here. Kicks this one out to the wing. A shot from Finney-Smith, a little too strong. An offensive rebound from Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic hits the 3-point bucket in the corner. It's now a 2-point game. A 2-point game here, and it is loud at Crypto.com Arena. Julius Randle, the fadeaway shot. A nice bucket there will silence the crowd just a little bit. 77-73, 333 left to go. Luka Doncic, a good move there. He's now against Naz Reid. Luka trying to find his way in. Big body for Naz Reid. Luka, a tough falling shot. Can't quite get it. Luka's laying down on the ground. You got to get up and play defense, my guy. Naz Reid gonna recover. And there's a pass to Ant-Man. Ant-Man for 3. Can't get it to fall. A forward pass to Luka. Luka's going to make the move. Luka, the floater. Hachimura, the alley-oop. And the score is 75-77. 3:03 left to go in the third quarter. Minnesota in the bonus right now. No defense. Actually, good defense for the Lakers of the past couple possessions. DiVincenzo trying to make them pay, leaving him wide open at the three-point line. He misses off the mark there. And here come the Los Angeles Lakers, who can tie it up with this possession here. Here is Luka Doncic with it. Luka passing a wide open three. Finney-Smith, and that's good! Let's go! A 1-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. 78-77. Their first lead of the game comes with 2:27 left to go in the third quarter. Anthony Edwards with the basketball against Luka. There's the drive. Edwards, a reversal. No good there. The rebound for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt back to Hachimura. Hachimura. Ooh, a foul right there against DiVincenzo. Good thing, too, because that pass would have been picked off by Anthony Edwards. They're showing some highlights here. Wow. Lakers with the lead. Lakers with the lead. Harry Hennessy saying, let's go. Lakers fans, drop your purple and gold. I want to see this chat room filled with purple and gold right now. Are the Lakers are also in the bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So Luka will go to the free throw line for a couple of these. Where are my Lakers fans at? Copy and paste if you need to. Here's that free throw. Ooh, Luka's first shot off the mark. That keeps things interesting. Bagman saying purple and gold. Mike saying no. You're not going to get me today, Mike. You're not going to get me today, sir. At your main event, you're not wrong, says Country. All right, 78-77, and the clock is still ticking. Let's go ahead and fix this clock. There are actually 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here. Luka Doncic is at the free throw line, so the clock is stopped. Night Arena saying, I'm a Knicks fan, bro. Get it right. Or is that an OKC? Is that Knicks or is that OKC? Here's the free throw. I see you unknown. That second shot for Luka Doncic is good. It's a 2-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers have a 2-point lead, ladies and gentlemen, and here are the Minnesota Timberwolves looking to answer back. Right now with the basketball, Alexander Walker has the basketball in his hand. Alexander Walker, backdoor wide open. Rudy Gobert. Easy bucket right there, and we are all tied up once again, ladies and gentlemen. Here is LeBron James passing over to Rui Hachimura. Back to LeBron. LeBron with it, kicks it out to Luka. Luka against Alexander Walker. Here is penetration, step back three. Luka's going to take it anyways. Off-balance shot, good defense, and a rebound for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota Timberwolves all tied up right now. It is at 79-79 with 1:28 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the drive. There is the move. Anthony Edwards kicks this one out to Alexander Walker. Mid-range floater, no good. And this time, Rudy Gobert tips it out, but it's in the hands of Gabe Vincent. LeBron James slowing things down. And are they going to say it's a foul? Looks like it was a foul on someone right here. It looks like it might be on Alexander Walker. Let's find out. There's going to be a foul right here. 1:11. Stop the clock. Either way, a foul right now takes us to the free throw line. We are at the bonus. KC, yes. Sabrina, I see you. Finally, we've got someone out here who's an actual Lakers fan. Shout out to Sabrina Gonzalez. Shout out to Seep. LeBron will win this, says CYP. SEAYP. CYP, I see you out there with your Minnesota Timberwolves logo. I see you out there flexing your first free throw falls for LeBron James. So LeBron hits that first free throw right there. Go Mario, says Night Arena. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? 500 people in this room. Don't forget to stick around and hit that thumbs up button. 1:11 left to go. There's that second free throw. LeBron off the mark. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker going to bring the basketball up court right now. It's a 1-point game. Let's get the clock started once again. Here we go. Alexander Walker on the crossover. Coming back the other way. Naz Reid having the bring this one down. It goes out of bounds off the Timberwolves, and it will be a Los Angeles Lakers basketball here. Lakers ball. And right now, LeBron James with it. LeBron James over to Hachimura, back to LeBron. There's a three-point shot for LeBron. It's off the mark. He gets his own offensive rebound right there. 45 seconds left to go here. The clock is hot. There's a pass to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves with a jab step. Austin Reeves back inside to LeBron. LeBron working against McDaniels. The turnaround jump shot off the bank. Bank is closed right now. We got about a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the play clock right now. And Anthony Edwards has the basketball in his hand. Anthony Edwards dribbles. Anthony Edwards drives. Anthony Edwards not going to be able to lay it up, but Rudy Gobert is there to clean up the mess. As always, 81-80, Rudy Gobert with the bucket. Let's add 5 seconds onto the clock right now. Here we go. We're winding down right now. Austin Reeves with it. Austin Reeves going to take the final shot possibly here. Let's see. 8 seconds remain. Austin Reeves on the dribble. Austin Reeves on the drive. Austin Reeves a turnaround. And this time a little crossover. Shot clock down to 2. Austin Reeves rattles the rim. Rebounded by Gobert. That is the end of the third quarter. And we are in a thriller, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, this game is coming down to the wire. Fourth quarter action, 81-80. Minnesota Timberwolves still hanging on to 4 timeouts. The Los Angeles Lakers also hanging on to 4 timeouts. We can take a look at the box score right now for both of these teams. Why don't we do that? Let's take a look at the starters for both of these teams. While we are in this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the end of the third quarter. We're going to get about a 2-minute commercial break before the start of the fourth quarter. We're going to talk some stats right now based off all these starters. And I'll tell you what right now, ladies and gentlemen, why is Jackson Hayes even a player on this team? He literally does nothing, bro. Jackson Hayes does literally nothing for the Los Angeles Lakers. So much so that Dorian Finney-Smith actually got the start over Jackson Hayes. Yes. Yeah, believe that or not. So, scratch out Jackson Hayes. He's not been the starter for this one. It is Dorian Finney-Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith with 7 points in this contest today. Rui Hachimura has 18 points in this contest. LeBron James has 17 points in this contest, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Having himself a day. Luka Doncic with 25 points in this contest, 7 assists, 1 steal, 7 rebounds, looking to get a triple-double at this point. Fourth quarter action right around the corner. How about Austin Reeves, ladies and gentlemen? Austin Reeves with 9 points. He's got 2 assists and a rebound to go with that as well. The biggest issue with Austin Reeves, though, is the turnovers. He actually leads the team in turnovers. So far in this game, the Los Angeles Lakers have coughed up the basketball 12 times. 5 of those 12, Austin Reeves has lost the basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers. How about on the other side, guys? Let's take a look and give credit over here to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota Timberwolves also doing things right now. Guys, Rudy Gobert is on an absolute tear. Rudy Gobert, 24 points for Rudy Gobert. He has 24 points, 16 rebounds, and a block. His first block, no, I'm thinking of Asar Thompson, or I'm thinking of Alperen Şengün. No, he's doing all right. He's good in the block category. But those are the numbers. 24 points for Rudy Gobert. Julius Randle in this game has 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He does have 3 turnovers for his team. Guys, the difference in turnovers is 25% more turnovers for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers have 12 turnovers, 9 turnovers here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jaden Daniels in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Jaden McDaniels, 6 points. Anthony Edwards today, 13 points for him. He's got 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. And then, of course, Mike Conley today with 5 points. He hit that 3-point shot in both of his free throws in this one. We're getting back to it, guys. Let's finish this one strong. Fourth quarter action right around the corner. Hope you guys are excited for this one. LeBron hurt Ant-Man, says Victor Skate. I saying Kevin Gates got to the frozen one cooked. Shout out to Jake de la Maquila. Shake de Maquilala. Did I say that right? Jake de Maquilala. I don't know how to say your name, bro, but shout out to you, Jake. What's up, homie? Jake saying LeBron is my GOAT. He can win this game. All right, guys. So it's a close game, and now I can ask this one once again. Who will win this game? All right, guys. Minnesota Timberwolves with it. And Julius Randle, a spin move, shoots that shot. A little too much mustard on it. The friendly bounce is not there. And it's rebounded by Austin Reeves. LeBron James has it. LeBron James passes back to Reeves. Los Angeles Lakers with it. A pass inside and a kick out to Finney-Smith. The 3-point shot off the mark, rebounded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going to bring the basketball forward. Almost losing it. Naz Reid going to be hacked right there by Austin Reeves. That's the right call. Good move there by Austin Reeves to prevent that shot. Who will win this game? We are live in San Antonio, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. I like to communicate with the audience out there, y'all. I really appreciate each and every one of you for giving me some of your time. There are dozens of other YouTube channels doing this, the same thing, man. But you guys, for whatever reason, have been with me for 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long you've been with me. If I, as a complete and total stranger, have held your attention for 5, 10, or 15 minutes, please hit that thumbs up button. Show me some love. Show the algorithm some love, and let's get some people in this room. All right, guys, Austin Reaves corrals the rebound. One shot falls during that free throw right there, and Austin Reaves has the basketball here. So the Los Angeles Lakers have the ball. They have the 2-point deficit. Rui Hachimura bullying people around. Hachimura gets the shot to fall. We're tied up at 82-82 with 11 minutes left to go. Here is the pass by Mike Conley, Julius Randle, and DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo has the ball working on Hachimura. DiVincenzo passes to Julius Randle. Julius Randle with it. Passes back out. Here's a three-point shot. That three-point shot off the mark. There's the rebound by Austin Reaves again. Austin Reaves with it. Reaves against Mike Conley, trying to take this all the way. Austin Reaves, another turnover for Austin Reaves. This is going to be Minnesota Timberwolves basketball. Timberwolves get the ball. Where they at? MJ is what everyone wants to be, says Bagman Industries. Facts. Okay. Bagman is spitting facts, says Victor Skate. Nando says, what's going on? What's up, Nando? How you doing, homie? Thanks for checking in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes left to go in this basketball game. Actually, 10 minutes and 33 seconds, and it looks like a timeout has been called here. Let's make sure I'm not totally incorrect there. Looks like a timeout has not been called here. The clock has stopped with 10:33, but we are going to a commercial break for whatever reason. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Okay, this is what I got, guys. I don't have a whole lot of information as to why we went to this commercial break, but we are now in a commercial break. 10 minutes and 33 seconds are left to go in this basketball game. This is a win or go home situation for the Los Angeles Lakers. Again, this is what the playoffs looked like so far, y'all. Let's go ahead and turn this one off. So, Thunder, sweep, forget about that. We've got the Rockets right now at a 2-3 series. Los Angeles Lakers 1-3 right now, and if the Minnesota Timberwolves win, the Lakers go home. It is win or go home for Los Angeles. We've got a good series with the Detroit Pistons and the Knicks. We got a good series here with the Nuggets and the Clippers. We got a good series here with the Rockets and the Warriors. Will we get a good series here with the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves? We could see some good action here, ladies and gentlemen. So here is the playoff bracket one more time before this live stream is over. This is what it looks like. In the West, not enough has been settled to determine who will be advancing here. Thunder is the only team to advance in the West. So the Oklahoma City Thunder is sitting here waiting to see who else will make it to the semifinals of this playoff series. The winner of the Nuggets-Clippers game will go on to face the Thunder. The winner of this series will get home court advantage. And then, of course, the Rockets-Warriors winner will go on to play whoever is at the top here. I hope you guys are tracking. I think that's simple enough. You guys are smart. I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out. Same thing over here. So the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Pacers both advanced. Cleveland Cavaliers swept the Miami Heat. The Pacers, a gentleman's sweep over the Bucks. Pacers will advance. Cavaliers home court advantage. The first game during that one, first game there, Cleveland Cavaliers will have home court advantage. That game is on Sunday. We'll have the first game there on Sunday. Now, this is my typo and my error. I will clean this up before the next live stream. This bracket should actually be down here, and the Celtics bracket should be up there. The Celtics will get home court advantage. The Celtics did have a gentleman's sweep over the Orlando Magic. The winner of this Knicks-Pistons series will advance to the semifinals, and we will have everything all cleaned up right there. It should be pretty clean, nice and simple and easy, ladies and gentlemen. But the NBA playoffs, what do they say? Where amazing happens. You're watching it here on Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. We are still in the middle of this commercial break. I have no idea. It looks like the ref initiated a review right here. Replay supports the call. So it looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves will get the basketball when we get back from the commercial break, and it looks like we're cutting back to the game right here, right now. So the basketball out of bounds. There's going to be a – did they call a foul right there? I mean – anyways. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Who's writing this as Bagman Industries? You know what, man? Tom Grossi might be doing if the NFL was scripted. I could definitely do if the NBA was scripted. All right, guys, LeBron James with it. LeBron passes this one over to the right-hand side. Rui Hachimura. Hachimura over to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves with the basketball. Back to Hachimura. Hachimura to LeBron. LeBron backing down Alexander Walker. Hachimura. Oh, my goodness. Great ball movement here. And they're going to call a travel against Jared Vanderbilt. Oh, let Ant cook, says Victor Skate. Jermaine saying I should have knew Lakers would get him. Ooh, kill him. What up, Jesse T? Shout out to Jesse T. Welcome, homie. We got a lot of wrenches in the house right now. We got a lot of people with stars next to their names right now. All of the old faithful, I appreciate you guys, man. Let's do this. All right, so we are tied up at 82-82 with less than 10 minutes left to go. We are now inside the 10-minute mark, and it looks like a turnover here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9:54 left to go, and the Los Angeles Lakers will get the basketball back after a turnover here for Minnesota. Waiting for the inbound pass. There it is. Gabe Vincent passes to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves working against Alexander Walker. LeBron James with it. LeBron against Julius Randle. LeBron James in Randle's face. LeBron going to make his move. LeBron kicks out to Hachimura. Shot clock down to 5. Hachimura mid-range jump shot off the front of the rim. It's no good. This time it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert, and the Minnesota Timberwolves come back with it. Here is DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo passes over to Mike Conley. Mike Conley swings out to the left. There's a pass, and there we go with a drive. Julius Randle backing down LeBron James. Julius Randle will go up. Randle makes the bucket right there. The fadeaway jump shot from inside the paint. 2 more points to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves now up by 2. LeBron James, what a shot by Julius Randle. There's the pass inside. Gabe Vincent dumps off, and this time Vanderbilt back to Vincent out of bounds. They're going to say it was tipped. Last touched by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lakers basketball. We are at the Lakers baseline down here. Front court, Luka Doncic about to check in right now. Good strong body, a good push right there by Julius Randle on that previous play. They're showing the highlight of that last one. Let's go Wolves, says Victor. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like Minnesota wants to talk about things right now. So a timeout called by the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have 3 left, and we go back to another commercial break. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are now at a commercial break right here. We've got a good chunk of you guys hanging out. I love to see this. 5:29, it's getting very close. I'm going to get to know you guys just a little bit. And we ask this one from time to time as well. Someone mentioned it earlier. Guys, you don't have to answer if you do not want to. But my question to you is, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Victor Skate. I'm guessing you must be a skateboarder, professional skateboarder. Are you sponsored, bro? Let's check out some of your skate videos. It's going to stop the clock right here. Got about 9 minutes left to go. Hit that like button, says Country. Thank you. We got exactly 9 minutes left to go. Probably be easier to count back up to 9. Going to read some of these comments while we're in the middle of this commercial break. We are in the commercial break, and I'm just trying to connect with you guys. Synchronized swimming, says Mike. Mike does synchronized swimming. Okay, Massimune is a software engineer. What up, Jalen Mason? Good to have you in here, Jalen. I'm not very good with software, Massimune, but I am looking to develop a new app, dude. If you want to reach out to me, man, I'd pay you to help me out with this. I actually want to do trivia quizzes and have a way to keep the score actually be tracked during these trivia quizzes. I'd like to do it from my website. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, and you're probably not watching this because you're looking to work. But if we know any software engineers or programmers out there who know a thing or two about putting apps together, I'd love to work with you guys. Paul Thompson works in construction. What up, Paul Thompson? Thank you for what you do, man, keeping our roads built and keeping the roads safe. Retired realtor, says Vicky Adams. I like it. I like it. You know, I went to school for real estate. I actually finished the whole thing, and I never actually took the exam. I submitted to take the exam and never took the exam to get my real estate license, but almost doing that. What do I do for a living? So, thank you for asking, Lachlan. I was a bartender for a long time. I tended bar for about 10 years. And then the pandemic hit, and I was the first one to lose my job. So I said, I got to get more skills. I developed my skills. I went to school for computer science, and I got my degree in computer science here in San Antonio, Texas. And I was a network engineer for University Hospital for a few years. I did that for about 2 years, and then I realized that computers absolutely suck, and I would much rather talk with people on the other side, man. I don't like dealing with computers, but I was also a network engineer for University Hospital, and then I went on to do like IT sales because I know computers, but I like people. But IT sales was like just deeply unfulfilling, and I feel like I'm helping more people here. I feel like I'm helping more people here doing this who don't have access to the game than I ever did in sales. So that's why I'm here right now. All right, shout out to Raymar. Shout out to you guys. Shout out from Philippines, says Clint Adlawan. Shout out to Clint. What's up, Clint? How you doing? Let's get back to this game, ladies and gentlemen. That is out of bounds off the Minnesota Timberwolves. LeBron James from three-point land. LeBron James off the mark, rebounded by Mike Conley, starting the clock back up. Minnesota Timberwolves have a 2-point lead with 9 minutes left to go in this game. Julius Randle, the jab step. Julius Randle kicks out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo for three. That shot off the mark. And Rudy Gobert gets the rebound. Gobert is just so much taller. LeBron James is laying down on the ground. He's dead. Just kidding. He's not dead, but LaFlop is down. He looks like he's dead. He's LeBron James down on the ground. He's selling this one like he's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, you ran into DiVincenzo, bro. He's half your size. Get up, LeBron. I hate that, man. That is the one thing that LeBron James, an excellent player, but you are such, and I'm going to say it right now, sometimes LeBron is just a little, I'm not going to say it. You know what I was going to say right there. I will leave it right there. Sometimes LeBron James, I hate when he does that. I hate when he does that. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. He says, what a great story. Glad the pandemic brought you to where you are. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. Mike saying, a what? What is he? Thank you, Casey. A little baby. That is the more PC thing to say right there. Guys, there's no way that LeBron James runs into DiVincenzo and he is down on the ground like he is unconscious, seeing Tweety birds spinning around his head. Just an absolute ridiculous play right there. There is a pass. Luka Doncic passes to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves with it. Austin Reeves on the dribble. Austin Reeves gonna drive, pull up to straightaway. Trey is there for Austin Reeves. The 1-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's start this clock. Here we go. A good shot there for Austin Reeves with 8 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here. The clock is hot, and Mike Conley on the dribble against Gabe Vincent. Mike Conley over to the right-hand side, and Julius Randle drives. Randle tries to lay it up over Hachimura. He is fouled right there, and Randle will take a trip to the line. That stops the clock with 8 minutes left to go. Okay, coming soon, Austin Reeves needs to get active. I agree with you. Coming soon. Lindell checking in. Nice day, sir. Lakers 2-3 shutout. Javier family from Philippines. What up, man? Good to have you in here. Rome, the host, saying he is 40. Dude, regardless of if he's 40, I'm 33. That kid is not going to – no. Dude, don't come at me with that, Rome. You miss me with all that, bro. There's no way, regardless. You could be 40 years old, but LeBron James is still built like an absolute tank. I can see it there, man. He might be 40, but if he were to square up with DiVincenzo, he would drop DiVincenzo like a fly. Let's be real. LeBron James would win in a fight over DiVincenzo. That was him embellishing. He's the much bigger player, and he would whoop DiVincenzo's ass. Let's just be real about it. 86-85 with 8 minutes left to go right now. Here's the pass inside. There's the drive. Vanderbilt, you should have put it up. He kicks it out to Hachimura. The shot way off the mark right there. A bad choice because Vanderbilt has been trained to pass the football because of the basketball, because if LeBron James doesn't get his shot, we got problems. All right, guys, here we go. 7:30 left to go in this basketball game, and coming down court with it is a three-point shot for Anthony Edwards. An offensive rebound for Rudy Gobert. Another foul right here, 7:23. Rudy Gobert will go to the free throw line. So Rudy Gobert will go to the free throw line here. It is a close game, though. 7:23 left to go. Hayes was being used well. Hayes has been nowhere to be seen right now. Coming soon. 86-85 with 7:23 left to go. Waiting for a free throw right here out of Rudy Gobert, who currently has 24 points in this game. Rudy Gobert to shoot this free throw. Gobert's shot is short, ladies and gentlemen. So Rudy Gobert's shot off the mark right there. So Rudy Gobert at the free throw line misses the first shot. Let's see if he can get the next one. And they're showing every time, every cleanup, offensive rebound that Rudy Gobert just goes up and puts it right back down. Okay, 86-85, waiting for the free throw here. Minnesota Timberwolves are in the bonus, by the way, so let's go ahead and clear that up. There's the shot for Rudy Gobert. The bucket falls. The score is 87-85. 87-85 after that. The scoreboard has been corrected. 7:15. The clock is hot. And here is Luka Doncic with it. Luka will go up, and he will be fouled with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. So now the Los Angeles Lakers take a trip to the free throw line. This is why the NHL has a serious flop rule. I like it, Brian. I think the NBA should also adopt the serious flop rule. Don't get me wrong. There was clearly a foul there. DiVincenzo did shoulder check LeBron James, but come on, LeBron. You don't have to lay down on the ground rolling around because you got shoulder checked by a kid who's 45 pounds less than you. Like, he got hit by DiVincenzo and he looked like he got drilled by Ray Lewis. Like, what are you doing? Here's the next free throw. The first free throw falls for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic at the second free throw. That free throw off the mark, so the score is 87-86. Lakers fans not too excited about this one. It's a one-point game, but it is close. 7 minutes left to go. Here we go. There's the drive, and this time Mike Conley goes up. Another shot off the mark. It is rebounded. LeBron James with it. Passes to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic trying to do the spin moves. Passes back to Hachimura. LeBron was open. Decided not to do it. Vanderbilt goes up. Vanderbilt, no foul right there. They're going to say out of bounds on the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was tipped by Rudy Gobert, and the Lakers will hang on to the basketball here at their own baseline. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. 6:45 left to go. Not JT asking me, who do I take in this matchup? Honestly, to me, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. It doesn't matter too much. I think the Los Angeles Lakers will find a way to win with their backs against the wall. But if the Minnesota Timberwolves get the win here on paper, I think that's what was supposed to happen. Here's Luka. Luka drives at the free throw line, has to take the shot. There's the high arcing shot, and the bucket is there for Luka Doncic. The score is 88-87. The clock is hot with 6:22. Okay, guys, Luka Doncic with a big bucket there. He's up to 28 points, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hate the player, hate the game, says Ataraxia. I don't hate the player. I don't hate the player. I like LeBron James. I hate when he does that, though. That's a shot that is off the mark for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and another foul here against the Los Angeles Lakers with the Timberwolves in the bonus. We will go to the free throw line once again. I was looking at buying a Tim Duncan jersey this morning, Omar. I was looking at it today. There's a shot. Oh, excuse me. They're showing some replays right here. They're going to say that Finney Smith fouled McDaniels on that rebound, so I guess McDaniels will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. I didn't see a foul there, but the official's going to blow that whistle either way. That's 6 fouls against Dorian Finney-Smith, and he actually fouls out. So Dorian Finney-Smith fouls out. There's that first free throw for McDaniels. That one falls. This makes it all tied up at 88-88 with 6:07 left to go right here. Ray Lewis reference is huge, says Mark. Thank you, Mark. Here comes the second free throw. That second free throw is also there. Inbound pass, and we've now got it. The Los Angeles Lakers with 6 minutes left to go in this basketball game. They trail by 1. They've trailed most of this game. There's a pass by Luka Doncic up in the air to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent dumps off to LeBron James. LeBron James to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves makes his move. Austin Reeves turns around. Austin Reeves to LeBron. Ain't no way you're going to get that up over Rudy Gobert. That shot is short, and it's rebounded there by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves with it. Timberwolves drive. Timberwolves kick out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, the pump fake. He steps back. The three-point shot off the mark, and another put back there by Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert with another cleanup. Oh, my goodness. Rudy Gobert, the janitor, just cleaning up everyone's messes right there. Give him your keys. Lock the door. Rudy Gobert is lights out from under the rim. This is just insane offensive rebounding, and it is there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Insane bucket. Wow. Time has stopped. Holy smokes. Joshua saying, shh, Paris Tower. All right, guys. So let's end this poll right there. Y'all thinking that the Lakers will win this game? 57%. I'm leaning towards it, guys. But you know what? It's going to come down to the wire. 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. It's 11:35 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. Whew. Oh, no. La Miracle says Night Arena. Holy smokes. 800 people in here right now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Look, if you're new to this channel, feel free to say hello. We've got a lot of newbies in here checking out. If you guys like to chat with the other guy on the side of the camera, I'm just a person on this side of the camera. And you guys are all real people on that side of the camera as well. I see you, although I don't actually see you in your underwear on the couch right now watching this game, or while you're at work, or while you're driving in commute right now. I see who you are on the other side of this camera, guys. Be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying this commentary. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Our goal was to get to 28.4 by the end of this live stream. We have 5 minutes to try to pick up 45 subscribers. If I could even pick up half of that right now, it would be great. I'm providing this service for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it. 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. Shout out Primrose, go Wolves. Shout out Jesus, what up, man? Shout out to Jaden King. He's checking into the conversation. Jaden Graham also in here. Tycoon checking in right now. Jalen Mason checking in. How you know? Says Jalen. Let's go Timberwolves. I see you, Joe Ford. He says that damn Frenchman. Rudy. Big capital letters out there. All right, guys, let's finish up this game strong. We are in a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, we'll have more action for you guys. I love to hear that, Skater. I love to hear that, Victor Skater. Sniper checking in right now. This is Gobert game. You're not wrong. 27 points for Rudy Gobert, and the rest of his squad is also killing it right now. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, David Baco. I hear LeBron crying here, says Jake. Uh-oh. Sean saying sub. Thank you, Sean. Seti Mali, thank you for checking in. Sweaty Parlay. Your palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. What up, dude? George checking in saying, yo, I subscribed. Shout out to you, George Cisneros. Let's go. Cameron Peterson checking in saying, go Wolves, South Africa in the house. Shout out to you, South Africa. Shout out to DJ Ace. Lino Jr. Tay-Tay. I see you, bro. Thanks for checking in. See? This is what it's all about, guys. Thank you guys for connecting with me. On the other side of that camera, this game is almost done. Shout out Idol, says Helen. I see you, Helen. Thanks for checking in. Robert saying LeBron's retirement game is happening right here, right now. Shout out Judah, says Jesus Credo. What up, man? Oh, you got me, bro. You got me, Jesus. All right, who would win 100 Gorillas versus Isaiah Stewart and Draymond Green? They're done. Let's get back to it, guys. Clock has started. I'm stepping away from the comments. We're calling this game right here, right now. Luka Doncic with the basketball in hand. Los Angeles Lakers trail by 3. LeBron James kicks it out. Here's a shot from three-point land off the mark, rebounded by LeBron. LeBron shoots the short-range jump shot after the rebound. That shot's no good. Minnesota Timberwolves with it. Going to the right side of the screen, guys. Minnesota Timberwolves playing in this direction. There's Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards in the wing right now against LeBron James. Passes over to Randall. Randall backing down Austin Reeves. Julius Randle kicks it across court. Here's a three-point shot for Jaden McDaniels. No good. Rebounded by Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves coming back up court with it. Austin Reeves passing to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic sizing up Jaden McDaniels. Shot clock down to 15. He gets the screen right there by Maxey. Maxey out there. Back after 43 games of missing time, Luka Doncic showing off the handles. Looked like he was going to put up the three over Rudy Gobert. There's the three-point shot. It is short. An offensive rebound by Hachimura. LeBron James for 3. LeBron James not able to get it, and Maxey is smashed right there on the rebound. They're going to say it is a foul against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and that basketball will stay here for the LA Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers with 4:28 left to go and a 3-point deficit. Can they come back? I said a lot of words just now. Okay. All right, guys. Going to stretch this out a little bit. All right, we're good. Everything's good. LeBron James shot way off the mark there. They are not shooting the basketball well from three-point land. I'm going to scroll up just a little bit so you guys can see. 27% for the Lakers. Even worse for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota Timberwolves shooting. Another foul right there. Is that on Gobert? Austin Reeves is down on the ground. Looks like another foul. Gobert has 4 fouls. Randall has 3. Alexander Walker has 3. DiVincenzo has 3 on the other side for the Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic has 4 fouls. Rui Hachimura has 2. LeBron James has 1. Austin Reeves has 4. Maxi Kleber. Here we go. All right, LeBron James with it. Out to Kleber. Kleber going to drive. Kleber goes up, and there's going to be a foul, and it looks like an offensive foul against the Los Angeles Lakers. A turnover here. This will be Minnesota Timberwolves basketball with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. Welcome, Patrick, to Football Nation. Thank you, Country Kisses. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you guys. All the way from Alexandria, Virginia, LaFlop had me dying. He says, thanks, Patrick. Appreciate that. All right, guys, 91-88, 4 minutes left to go here. There's a pass from Anthony Edwards. Alexander Walker for 3. No good. Julius Randle gets the rebound, though. Alexander Walker, a pump fake, gets Hachimura off his feet. Passes this one back, an extended offensive possession here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota Timberwolves with 4 seconds. There's a shot for Anthony Edwards. Edwards shot off the mark. Another offensive rebound here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves killing it on the glass right now, winning this rebound battle on the offensive side of the glass like nobody's business. Julius Randle cuts in. Julius Randle cuts out. Julius Randle floats it up. The bucket is there. It's a 5-point game. Minnesota up 93-88, and a timeout will be called by the Los Angeles Lakers. That stops the clock right here. Going to cost them another timeout. Lakers down to 2 timeouts now at this point. A good shot by Julius Randle, and the Lakers don't have the defense to answer back, guys. The Lakers just don't have the defense to answer back. All right, back to another commercial break. We were talking those numbers there. Let's take a quick look one more time at this. So, a recap of what we saw throughout this series, ladies and gentlemen, because this could be it. This could be the last game of this series. Game 1. You with me? Game 1. Right over here. Game 1, 117-95. The Lakers couldn't even muster up 100 points in that one. Right now they've got 88 points. In the game that they did win, in the game that the Los Angeles Lakers did win, the Lakers also didn't score 100 points. They won 94-85. Right now, the Minnesota Timberwolves have a 93-88 lead. It's a 5-point game. So game 1, game 2, after this one, we're tied up at 1-1. Lakers got their win at home. They then travel to Minnesota. And in Minnesota, the Timberwolves score 116 in both the games. They don't change the game plan. They keep it going. And they're not changing the game plan here today. They're riding this momentum. They're coming off of 2 wins. And right now, in game 5, that happens here tonight, we may or may not end up with a Game 6. If the Lakers do win this game, we will see Game 6 happening here. At 12 p.m. on Friday, it'll be an early game. I got to double check the time on that. Point is that if we have a Game 6, it will be on Friday. The time may be TBD. Okay, guys, let's get back to this right now with 3:27. There's the inbound pass. Luka Doncic has the basketball. Luka Doncic bringing the ball up court. Doncic with it. Doncic backing down a man. Passes over to the left-hand side. It's tipped away. There's the pass inside, and it looks like this one goes out of bounds. Who is this one out on? So did the Knicks really win the trade? I don't know if they won the trade or not. If the Knicks advance out of this round of the playoffs, I would say that it's an even split. I think it was mutually beneficial. Here is Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic kicks out to LeBron. LeBron for three. LeBron for three! That's what I meant to say. LeBron is there for three. 3 minutes left to go in this one. So 3 minutes left to go, and this time a timeout going to be called by the Minnesota Timberwolves going back the other way. Kyrie Irving courtside right now watching this game, interestingly enough. And LeBron James brings this game to within 2 with 3:01 left to go. We go back to another commercial break in the Minnesota Timberwolves with 2 timeouts remaining. Holy bro. This game right now, it's a 2-point game. Holy smokes, dude. Oh, okay, we're good. Contain yourself, Mario. Contain yourself. Stay professional. Sometimes I have to remind myself that we are still live in front of a lot of people, and I get so fired up sometimes during this game. Maybe Dirk Nowitzki is also watching, says Joe Ford. Maybe, bro. Maybe Dirk is out there. Bruce Bickle saying you can't say LaFlop don't have help when Bronny is talking about a roster. Yeah, dude, when Bronny is taking up a roster spot, Bruce, talk about spitting facts. Did you hear what Bruce said out there in the comment, guys? He says that LeBron cannot complain about not having help when his son is taking up a roster spot. You got it, bro. You know, bro. He knows. 3:01. Minnesota Timberwolves 93, Los Angeles Lakers 91. There is time left, says Father Time. Stacy Nielsen checking into the conversation. What up, Stacy? She says, T-Wolves gotta win. They sure do. There's the inbound pass. Let's get the clock started once again, guys. Here we go on the dribble. Anthony Edwards with it. Edwards passes out to the left-hand side. Julius Randle, a little spin move. Julius Randle off the glass. A nice little layup there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They might put this game on ice right now. 95-91. It's a 4-point game. Luka Doncic drives. Luka Doncic against DiVincenzo. Puts up the shot. No foul. And Luka objects. Doesn't matter. You got to get back on defense. Austin Reeves was there, but it doesn't matter. No transition defense out of Luka Doncic. There is the layup for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves are now up by 6 at this point. That happened quickly. LeBron James with 2 minutes left to go. Step back 3. LeBron off the mark, rebounded by Anthony Edwards, and now we're starting to look like the time is ticking. We're not going to take our foot off the gas, guys. We're still looking to get to 28.4. We need 31 new subscribers. I hope that I can entertain you guys enough. Anthony Edwards for 3, off the mark. Julius Randle goes out of bounds with that one. It will be Los Angeles Lakers basketball. Los Angeles Lakers get the ball back. Lakers get the ball back, and Luka was looking for the foul. Dude, stop looking for the foul and just play ball. Here is LeBron. LeBron to Hachimura. Hachimura for 3. Hits a big bucket there. This makes it a 3-point game. Close game with 140 left to go. 135 left to go. And with it right now, Anthony Edwards has the basketball. Anthony Edwards working on a kick out to the corner. Mike Conley is there for 3. Mike Conley in the corner buries it. 1:23 left to go in this one, and the Lakers fan base is starting to sweat a little bit. Here we go. Luka Doncic with it. Luka Doncic behind the back pass to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves against Rudy Gobert. Inside layup, no good. Rebounded by the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're up by 6. 1:06 left to go, and time is running out, and so is my voice, I guess. Here's Julius Randle. Julius Randle back to Edwards. They're milking the clock. Shot clock down to 8. Edwards drives, kicks out to Randle. Randle for 3. Randle shot too strong, and it's rebounded this time by Gabe Vincent, who passes it to LeBron. LeBron to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent, a transition 3 off the mark. Rudy Gobert rebounds. DiVincenzo has it. DiVincenzo passes. This time the fouls start coming in. There is a foul on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the bonus will go to the free throw line to finish this game out. Oh, my goodness. Nah. He says, nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye, says Gray 59. World Traveler, what is up, man? Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate you, bro. Okay. Jeffrey Powell checking in. The Timberwolves definitely won the trade, says Jeffrey. World Traveler saying, let's go T-Wolves. Julius Randle at the free throw line. Let me fix my clock right now, guys. Okay, 38 seconds left to go in this basketball game. The first free throw does fall there for Julius Randle, who has 21 points tonight. This could be the end of the Los Angeles Lakers season, ladies and gentlemen. But we've seen LeBron James do amazing things. Both free throws fall right there. Timeout called. It's now an 8-point game with 38 left to go. He no longer the GOAT, says Robert Livingston. That's game, says Mike. Awesome checking in saying game over, small ball, pay more. Antonio Luna saying small ball, pay more. Okay. All right, guys, are the Lakers cooked? Are the Lakers cooked? It's not over yet. 38 seconds. It's an 8-point game. A 3-point shot would make a big difference. Are the Lakers cooked? Yes or no? Could be LeBron James' last game right here, guys. That's a good point by Father Time. We could hear a retirement speech at some point. Quickly, 88% of the crowd says, yes, they're cooked. Vatnak Sand saying Lakers are cooked. So Basic saying, good game. Ant is hunting the legends down, says Raptor. By the way, guys, Minnesota Timberwolves have never won a championship game. Also, neither have the Los Angeles Clippers. Just a fun fact for you guys. Timberwolves are in, Jaden King saying Timberwolves in 5. LBJ and the Lakers team is tired. Yeah, they're tired because they're all playing 45 minutes out there. Bye, 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 bye. Los Angeles Lakers might be going home, guys. 38 seconds left to go here. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And we are going to get an inbound pass here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers after the timeout. With 38 seconds left to go, Luka Doncic with it, waiting to inbound this basketball. There's movement here. Luka looking for a man. There's the inbound pass to LeBron. LeBron is fouled immediately, so that stops the clock with half a second. Julius Randle, if you can read lips, he says, I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him, he says. 102-94. And we're still 25 subscribers short from our goal for today. We could get there, guys. If y'all are still with me, you want to see this channel grow, help a brother out. Here's LeBron James on the drive. LeBron James, the quick layup right there. 33 seconds left to go. They're going to have to foul quickly here. DiVincenzo, a pump fake. DiVincenzo is tagged. Austin Reeves reaches in. Wide open 3. Alexander Walker doesn't want to take it. Game clock down to 22 seconds. There's the foul. They should have fouled sooner. That stops the clock with 22.3. They should have fouled sooner. They should have fouled sooner. I don't know why they weren't aggressively fouling right there. The score is 102-96. Adam Silver is so pissed right now, says Joe Ford. Hit that subscribe button, says Country Kisses. Thank you. Fly Beyond saying game over. L Train saying Jordan still remains the GOAT. There's the shot. Julius Randle might be the GOAT out of this game. Julius Randle with another one up to 20. Let's refresh this one. Julius Randle. For whatever reason, that wasn't updating. Or maybe it was. There's the second shot. The second shot off the mark for Julius Randle. And this time, it is rebounded by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they will dribble it out. The Lakers not even going to foul or fight. Lakers give up there, not even going to try to stop the clock. What happened? 7 seconds left to go. So 7 seconds left to go. And there's the inbound pass. This is the end of the game, guys. That is the final score, and this game is over. 103-96. Minnesota Timberwolves get the win. That's it, guys. It's all over. Guys, if you didn't subscribe, that's okay. I will be live tomorrow night. Please come back to this channel. And if you want to, just remember it is Football Nation covering basketball games, guys. That's right. And if you don't want to lose this channel, subscribe. I don't want you guys to be that one guy who comes in 2 weeks later saying, oh, I was looking for you, dude. I didn't know where your channel was, whatever. This game is over. The score is 103-96. That is the final. Thank you guys for hanging out. Anybody have any burning questions for me? I'm going to stick around for just a few more minutes. Guys. Any burning questions for me? Doing Knicks versus Pistons, I will be covering 2 games tomorrow. I don't even know what the schedule is, but I will be covering 2 games tomorrow. This game is over. Juju saying, hit that like button when you go, says Country. Thank you, Country. Am I of Filipino descent? I am not. Mike with a burning question. A burning question, not a burning bush. Just kidding, Mike. Tomorrow in Houston? No game tomorrow in Houston. No game tomorrow in Houston. Let's see. Bye-bye. Go Wolves. Credo family. Who do you got for Denver versus Clippers? In that series, I've got Denver, Bruce. Thank you, Jesse. Should LeBron retire? I think he might, Alvin. LeBron should have retired already. He ain't the GOAT, says Alvin. All right, guys. Game both California teams lost the same day. LaBarbie and Lucy. See you next season, says Hector Jimenez. Please do the Pistons game, says Dusty. All right, guys, let's talk about the schedule. Let me take a look at the schedule here really quick. NBA tomorrow. So tomorrow, let's take a quick look, guys. NBA May 1st. Let's see the May 1st games. Come on, why are you doing this to me? Why you do this to me, Demi? May 1st, tomorrow, Nuggets, Clippers, and Knicks, Pistons. Those are the only 2 games happening tomorrow. Those are the only 2 games I'm covering. So the Knicks, Pistons play tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be covering that game. Can you guys see this? Above my head? That's what it is. Those 2 games, I'll be covering these 2 games for you guys tomorrow, so don't y'all worry. If you're a Knicks-Pistons kind of game, I will be covering that. Nuggets-Clippers kind of thing, I will be covering that too, guys. Don't y'all worry. Robert Bennett, Knicks versus Pistons. I got you, bro. Ivan Hernandez checking in. Thank you, guys. It's going to be May. It's going to be May. All right, y'all. That's the end of this live stream, man. A burning bush asking a burning question, says Omar Valdez. Buena notte, Lakers. Good night. Lakers should have kept AD, and I don't know. I don't agree. I don't necessarily agree with that, Azriel. I think Luka Doncic is the right move right here. I think Luka Doncic will be the future for the Los Angeles Lakers, but he would have been the future for the Dallas Mavericks. It just didn't work out that way. All right. Jerza Lee checking in saying you're a great host, brother. Thank you, Jerza. Thank you very much. Monfort checking in. Appreciate you guys. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can go ahead and slide out of this comment. I'm going to hang out until midnight. I've got 3 more minutes, and then I will end this live stream. All right, what's next for the Lakers? It's a good question. All right, guys. Looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves will advance, and they are also waiting for the Golden State Warriors. Minnesota Timberwolves now waiting for the Warriors. Rockets. LeBron tried to put the Super Lakers team together. Didn't exactly work. Jared saying AD definitely made a bigger impact, just a little bit older. Robert Bennett saying night-night. KC giving me the thumbs up. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. I will be live for 2 games tomorrow, guys. I'll see y'all next time. All right, guys. That was it. Timberwolves advance. We've got Nuggets Clippers for Game 6. Knicks Pistons for Game 6. Covering both of those tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care. Peace out.